All right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to. Oh my gosh.
Okay,
Welcome.
Good thing I'm editing
it's a
these.
good thing this is pre-recorded, right?
Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome to Roll for
Welcome.
Damage. Ah ah
I should
ah.
have embraced it.
You should have just rolled with it at that
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
Roll?
All right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Roll for Damage. This is session 2 of our 3-part introductory series to this world, the setting, and to all of us. This is called Darkness Fading. If you missed the last session, there is a supercut made, which is essentially just a conglomeration of all the important narrative bits that really tell the whole story. That way, if you're not a fan of watching the full sessions, you can just sit down and watch one of those. They're very, very cut down. And there's also a thing called Insight Check, which is a behind the page look at what one of our characters is kind of feeling at this point in time in the story. It also kind of acts as like an overview of the previous session. So that is up as well. So if you want to check that out, you certainly can. But with that being said, I think we're going to dive right into the thick of it. So, where we last left off, you guys had um, basically been hired to, or more so recruited to sail across the Central Ocean from the capital of the Boshayan Empire into the capital city of an enemy empire known as Borealis. Here, you are essentially tasked with the goal of killing 3 ancient black dragons and a coven of dark creatures, which have reigned terror over the entire land, spreading plague, death, disease amongst everyone. No one has escaped their wrath. You were journeying across the sea and were not too far out until you encountered one of these dragons and a rider, one of the spouses of these dark creatures, King Dazagoth. And the dragon that you fought was known as Ditheratox. Both of them are dead, but unfortunately, the ship in which you were traversing across was split in two from a beam of acid, leaving you almost hopeless. Thankfully, you guys are well equipped. You have things that allow you to traverse. But we left off you guys flying out across the Central Ocean and the slightest corners of land coming into view um, as the sun starts to get a little darker as clouds obscure the light. And that's where we pick up now. The 4 of you, Osin on his broom, we have Lumina, who is kind of gently flying, and then Kira on a magic carpet with Osin, or Ursa rather, sitting on the back of it. You have been traveling at this point for approximately 4 hours as the land starts to come into view. You could see mountains for a good amount of time, but at this point, you can finally see the coast, putting you at about 3 miles out.
Have we forced you to give us a long rest?
No.
We have been walking this entire time.
Yes.
Or
You have been
Well.
traveling, so there's no opportunity for rest at this point. But yeah, as you're making your way, you can feel the cold breeze kind of blowing against your backs. And you also look and see, even in Voshea, with everything bad, the trees are still green, there's still grass. But here it looks very grim. You notice that the coastline is pretty much devoid of any life. You'd expect to hear gulls at this point, but there are none. At this point in time of the night, you'd expect to see ships out, maybe fishing. You're not too far out. You'd expect the fishermen to still be out, maybe going back as the day starts to come to an end, but even that you don't see. You thought things were bad in Boshea, but as you look out here, there's a good chance it's much worse.
And we're still airborne. We're still flying in, or have we landed onto the coast yet?
You are still flying, so if there's anything you would
Okay.
like to do before you touch down on the coast.
I think Lumina is just looking for like just any sign of life at all. Just
I'll help
quite
with
anything.
the eagle eyes as well, helping Lumina with that.
Make a perception check.
I want to see if I'm seeing any signs of wildlife nearby.
Yeah.
You said the trees are still green and stuff like that, but there's no birds out here.
No, the trees were green in Voshea. The trees here are pretty much twisted and basically look like they've been drained of all energy in life.
There's
Okay.
no plants like at all.
Nature check, I'm assuming?
Yeah, make a nature. And then you two perception. Kira, is there anything you want to do?
Yeah, so you didn't need to help me with that.
Okay.
You do that on your own.
Is there anything like obviously amiss, like that would be like
they're out of
threatening to
magic.
human life? Yeah, or like
For a magic detection or something?
Altria.
As you get closer, you notice that despite being the open ocean, where there should be a lot of water movement, the water here should be relatively clean. As you kind of come into more of this cove, you find that the water's very murky. You pretty much can't see anything but like this dark greenish brown, and it smells like dead fish.
I will detect magic also as we approach.
Okay. Wow. Okay. 41 perception. As you look out, kind of keeping an eye out for any sort of sign of life, you see out in the distance there, and kind of hearing as well, there is what sounds to be like the trilling of bugs, but that's about it. Nothing large. There's. It's almost as if everything that would be larger is unable to survive. Perception. Anything that's larger pretty much has been unable to survive, which means the smaller things without prey that don't need as much have been able to just run wild. So as you kind of move in through the crashing, the movement of waves, you can kind of hear and point out the sounds of these insects. Osin, you were looking at the nature?
Yeah. Seeing, like, just how bad it is.
As you move in, you note that the trees they're not covered in foliage, but like they're still very much so alive, and their branches are ever long and creeping, almost like long hands, pointed out in all sorts of directions. Twisted vines and roots kind of twist everywhere, and you look and see along the coastline, it looks like this dense wall of foliage, but there's nothing green. It's all decayed and brown.
Okay.
And then Kira, you wanted. That's
Detect
right.
magic.
Detect magic.
Mm-hmm.
You sense there is a unsettling aura around you. There is remnants of necromancy and illusory magic that just kind of fills this realm. You sense that there is such a heavy magical presence in this area, and you make an Arcana check.
Oh.
You and your knowledge equate this to the fact that very powerful creatures are able to warp the world around them. And so the fact that there are multiple powerful dragons, there are multiple of these dark creatures, these three queens, their mere existence has warped the world around them in devastating, terrifying ways.
Kura touches Osin's arm. It's like, brother, there are many, many things wrong here. These dragons are wreaking so much more havoc than we thought.
There are very many things wrong here past what your eyes can see.
Guess who forgot they were a spellcaster for a second?
You.
I'll assist my perception check with a nice little bit of detect evil and good.
Okay.
Just like to see what exactly is causing this death. Yeah.
A lot of what essentially it would be energies that are just pure chaos that exists from outside of this realm, that would predominantly make you think that this is a lot of energy gathering from the elemental expanse, from just the endless chaotic nature of it's simultaneous destruction and creation, but it's ultimately just devastating power.
Okay. I think Lumina, as like we kind of like touched down, is just kind of like, this land is utterly wrecked. There's really no other way to put it. I think I still hear maybe some crickets. I see some maggots in those trees over there. That's, I think, about the only thing alive around us.
As you say that, you hear cawing of a crow. As it kind of perches down, it flutters, sits on the tree, and you can see these piercing, unnaturally red eyes, and it just kind of tilts its head and cocks and looks at you all and goes over to one of those maggots and pecks at it, and just begins kind of eating it, and it kind of looks back at you all.
Can I approach the crow and use my spirit seeker feature to cast speak with animal as a ritual?
Sure. You take a moment to do this, and it kind of looks at you curiously. Flee! Flee!
Flee from what? What happened here? What did this?
Flee! And it flutters off.
Well, that's not foreboding.
I don't know if I was interested. You said it was unnaturally red eyes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Killing it would let them know, but they've already seen us, so it doesn't really matter. We've already killed one of them.
Yeah, I think Kura's going to try to shoot an arrow at it. An acid arrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make a attack roll.
26.
26. You and it goes crashing into the woods behind it. You do see, as you have kind of touched land, you realize that your navigation was thrown off a little, but you're still fairly close to the city of Borealis. You're maybe a half mile to the west of it, so you're just moving in a little bit to get back on path. But you can see out distance what looks to be signs of a set of docks that seems to be pretty much abandoned. Standing on the coastline here, it's very rocky. It's not like a nice sandy coastline. It's pretty much just a bunch of rocks that kind of build up a bit of a sheer cliff that goes up about 35 feet. And that's where a lot of more of the dense forest kind of begins. but right now the tide's out a little bit, meaning there is some space to kind of walk around on the rocky shore. But you guys have flying, so you can just get up to the wherever you need to.
As we're kind of in this area, I think Lumen will be like, I think we should rest for a moment.
I think we should head for those docks.
If they don't already know we're here, they're going to soon.
I brought some healing potions with me. If anyone is feeling a bit meager, I could hand some over.
Cricket.
Yeah, I'll toss you some. I'll type out what they're.
Most certainly, Osen. Let's. I don't think we should do anything too permanent. We are on a bit of a time crunch.
Lumina, as you're kind of standing there looking around, kind of keeping an eye of the area, you notice what looks to be like this little twig doll that is hung a noose upwards onto a branch, a kind of root coming up from the side of the cliff. And it is strangely, oddly enough, almost sort of resembles you.
Oh, and I thought the maggot-infested trees, or the very scary-looking crow, or just the general vibe of this place was terrifying. Does anybody else see that? I point out.
I felt it. It's disgusting.
You
It
look up
kinda
and you all
looks
see
like
it.
it.
Yeah.
Are you from these parts?
I just give him a look. Just. Oh, no. I was going to say something rude or mean, but that's. No. What?
I don't. I don't know why they would have a very unflattering welcome home doll of you up there. But I guess it's not a welcome home doll.
Forgive him, Lupin. You know he's not fully.
And this man is teaching our youth. Whew.
Remember about his other intelligence.
She just takes a moment. Praise.
Are you guys setting up camp here, or because the tides are going to push in eventually, kind of covering in water where you are?
I think we were heading up to the docks, right?
Okay.
Yeah, and if some of you guys wanted to take cat naps as we walked, I can carry some of y'all
We're not that far,
intermittently.
right? The docks?
The docks are about half mile.
Yeah, we're not that
Yeah,
far.
we're not that far.
Okay.
Chris,
You guys begin to walk. Can I get a marching order?
I'm in second. I'm second.
Oh, I think it would be Ursa, Lumina, Hira, Osen.
And I'll use my eagle eyes to just kind of like keep an eye out on like that mile radius kind of around us to make sure, or at least to try and make sure that there's nothing lying in wait for us to ambush us or any kind of harm.
Sounds great.
Whether I'll see it.
Okay. As you guys are walking, kind of keeping an eye forward, Ursa, you have your eyes peered, looking up for any detail. Osen, you're walking forward, kind of in the back, keeping an eye out until you blink. and the world around you completely fades. You see yourself standing in a dark void of swirling mist. You kind of look around and you can see what appears to be just members of your family, your clan, people that you've met and seen over the years, and you see flashes of their dead corpses hung, um, kind of uh, impaled through large spikes, bleeding and crying out to you as they all begin kind of dragging themselves in your direction. And you see all this happening around you, and a head full of screams and cries until you blink and you're right exactly where you left, as if no time had passed at all. You
Listen, his hackles will kind of go up. And he just is from this point forward very alert of everything. So much so that the pipe that he has never really let leave his mouth has left his mouth and is in one of his bags. As he lets his over paranoid self kind of take over.
Osin, are you quite all right?
I don't know. I blinked and I saw visions of everybody me and you had ever met, crying and screaming and dying in various ways. And then I blinked again and was gone.
Well, that can't be good.
I do not think this place is a good place. If we hadn't already established that before.
It's getting worse by the minute.
Ursa, as you kind of turn around, as this is happening, you kind of step forward and you feel yourself fall. And you fall a good 10 feet before you hit the ground. And as you push yourself back up, you are in this fairly deep hole that seems way, way deeper than 10 feet. And as you go to pull yourself back up, you feel a hand grasp around your wrist. And as you look up, you see another hand, and you can see the faces of your students back at home crying out. Their faces bloodied and bruised. They look decayed, larvae kind of squeaming through the edges of their ripped skin as they cry out, "You left us! You left us, teacher!
No.
Come back!
No.
Come
This
back!"
can't be happening. This can't be real. This.
And
What's
Ursa, all
going
of
on?
a sudden, you kind of open your eyes again, and this time you do kind of fall to your knee as you turn around, and Ursa's just kind of collapsed for a moment before picking himself back up.
Oh,
Just
What was that?
What is
bubbling
going
back of Ursa. Why'd you stop there?
Did you guys see that too?
we all need to stay.
See what?
I fell in a hole and I saw my proteges, my clan, my students. They were reduced to nigh maggot-infested corpses.
Lumina kind of just like stomps on the ground around Ursa. Well, I don't see any holes here, so I think it's just this place.
Sooner we can get out of here, the better.
I think we should all hold on to one another.
Would you like to do a safety rope?
I think a safety rope would make me feel very safe.
That is what they're for. Lumina just reaches into a bag, pulls out a rope marked safety. Here we go.
I like to think that we're all just holding it at our sides like first graders going to lunch.
Mm-hmm.
You're a good line leader, Ursa.
Ursa, Lumina, and Kira and Osin, you continue walking, and as you begin to approach the docks, you can see that it's rodent infested. There's a large amount of rats and crows and bugs and insects that all kind of swarm this area, but you've never seen you've yet to see anything larger than a rat or a crow. Since you've been here, it seems as if there's nothing else left.
I don't know how long we're staying, but I can set up some sort of... it's not quite a shelter, it's more of a little dome of light that we can sit in.
How long does it last?
I mean, we could stay an entire night in there if we wanted to, or... it's more so, how long are we staying?
I would prefer if we could stay longer. This might be the last time we can. Before we get into the city.
Lumina just kind of gives a look around. I feel like the longer we stay in this place, the worse things are going to get.
Yeah, especially if this place is what's causing those visions. They're too real.
The light of Alfheim will protect us a little bit while we're inside this dome. Though I can't say how powerful this effect is versus my personal spellcasting capability. I think we should, at the very least, also hold up in a building.
I agree.
As you look around the docks, you would expect them. I mean, you know that they've had very dominant military control during this entire thing, and think that their capital, centered just off the coast, would have a decently strong militia. There's nothing here. There's no sign of ships going in or out. There is only decay and the ravens and the rats. As you look down the path, about a quarter mile, the city gates, you can see a bright orange light, fire, bellow out from the top of the walls. And the distinct and unforgettable smell of burning human flesh. It fills your lungs like a toxin. A moment where you almost want to vomit with how just pungent and putrid the smell is. But as far as looking around for a sign of shelter, like a building to hold up in, it seems like everything here is just kind of gone.
Is there anything with, like, at least a couple of walls? Something, or at the very least, a singular wall in the direction that would be in between us and the city?
Evens, north-south. Odds. Okay. So yes, there is a singular wall that does stand. Looks to be part of like an old storage shed. And you can see that there are bits and crates that have been picked through, but they lie completely empty. nothing, not even a crumb, sits within them.
I will cast Tiny Hut.
Okay.
Right behind there. And just
Ritual?
for ritual. Just so everyone knows, while inside the hut, we can see out, but from the outside, it looks like a soft yellow ball. Like, imagine if the sun wasn't actually producing any light, but like that kind of color. And while inside, any spells or magical effects can't go through the walls, either direction. But people who I designate, so us, can. And while inside, it smells... I don't think any of you would have been to Alfheim, but the smell itself inside is exactly that of the plane of Alfheim. It is like floral and bright in here, and a very stark contrast to outside of the dome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as you crawl in, the dome is nice. The ground, although, is basically just mud and bits of wood and sticks that are all kind of bundled up and
Wait, how wide is
rather
it?
mushy. 8 hours.
Or how wide?
10-foot radius.
Hold on.
That I can. I imagine I'd probably make it a little bit smaller, so it's like behind the wall.
My carpet is laid down in the middle.
Okay. You lay your carpet down, give you all something a little nicer to be on. And as you sit in, even though there is this encouraging light, a light in which before on the ship, when it burned brightly, was encouraging and was hopeful, still can't shine back against the darkness that seems to be whelming up in your chest. The anxiety of the realm around you that kind of pours through the light. As you all kind of settle down and attempt to rest, how long are you sitting here for?
So I actually only need 4 hours for a long rest.
Okay.
But if we want to try and get a long rest, this is the real question. Because, besides the fact that we could be found, right? Trying to get a long rest also means the more time the Coven and other 2 dragons have to find out that we just murdered King Dazagoth and that big boy dragon.
Yeah. I still have some. So I stocked up on healing potions before heading out. So like if people are just worried about like their like well-being, then I could dish out some more Sunny D. But if people are worried about getting back like features and spells, then that's
more what I'm worried about. Taking a short rest, I'll get back most of my stuff, right? And I'll be able to use hit die to get myself back up. But it's more one of those things where I don't want to have to spend almost all my hit die right now. Because I'm
I also
currently
have potions as well that we could use. So the only thing I don't get back on a long rest is that short rest is that 7th level spell slot I used and my 2 4th levels. But I can get everything else back. if we wanted to just do that. What is
I mean,
Cura missing?
Just like 2 level 1s, 1 level 2, 1 level 3.
I think you can get level 20, right?
Yeah.
So that's 10.
I'm pretty sure I can get all of them back with
I
my
think you can get all that back.
regular arcane recovery.
Do you get your arcane recovery back on a short rest?
Oh, that just happens on a short rest.
Yeah. And I
Um,
think I also have something that lets me. Oh, my fucking arcane grimoire lets me get another level back. Spell slot back. Yeah.
So you got 11 levels total. If we take a short rest, I can give us 26 temp HP. That we'll just have before going. But if we do a long rest, that temp HP would go away at the end of it. That is another thing.
Ursa only needs. Oh, I mean, Ursa's fine with taking a short rest. Not too pressed on needing to get anything back, so it's really up to you guys.
I think let's just sit here for a moment and prepare ourselves for what's about to come.
Would you like me to take watch?
I'm watching right now. And she's looking like dead at you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're taking a short rest?
Yeah, I think we're doing a short rest. So for that, I'll expend a use of Channel Divinity to activate Twilight Sanctuary. So the first couple of minutes we're getting temp HP. Until eventually I roll a 6. Which I mean I can roll, what is that? 10d6. See if I roll one. 10d6. And 6 in there. So we have 26 temp HP.
Okay.
And I'll also, before this, expend some Channel Divinities to get max my 2nd level spell slots. And then I'll get those all back.
So do we want to try and stay for 4 hours for you to get your long rest?
So the only thing I get back on a long rest versus a short
Is
rest
that 7th level?
and 2 4th.
Which
But
would
I don't-
be...
I have a lot of other high level.
I know,
abilities,
but
right?
it's 4 hours versus 8 hours. If I can just like get 4 short rest and pop 2nd win each time.
Yeah.
Hold up. Before adding hit die, just wait a moment.
Yep.
Teehee.
Ursa,
Gonna roll that.
You're.
make a wisdom save.
Oh boy. That is an 18 on the die, or 18 with my plus.
Okay. Osen, make a wisdom save.
Oh no.
Plus wisdom, so plus 3 is a 21.
Kira, make a wisdom save.
It's a 17. I'm just gonna use roll 20 next time.
Kura, you feel a dark weight kind of sit over your shoulders. Something's very wrong.
Then I don't feel so well.
And you hear a voice in your head. Kill him. I would like you to make a save against suggestion. So that's going to be a wisdom save again.
Okay, 16. Oh wait. Oh. Dang it. I didn't roll that first one with advantage.
Oh, did you get advantage?
I do with my grimoire. Should I do that now?
Yeah, roll again.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, where's my character sheet? Okay, the first save was a 26.
Okay. Then it is.
Never mind. Okay.
All right. You all sense something try to creep into your mind. Lumen, I don't think you can fail, but make a wisdom save.
My minimum is 16, but I rolled a 30. So,
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen.
Yeah. I actually rolled high. I rolled a 15 on the die.
Okay. I think you had to roll like a 1 or 2 or something.
Mm-hmm.
You all sense at some point in time during this rest something try to creep into the back of your mind. Something trying to speak to you, convince you, persuade you. But you shut it out, tune it out.
Where?
As you kind of sit there meditating, Lumina, kind of taking things in, recovering, there's this moment where you blink. And you had thought that the light of your people, the light of Alfheim, would save you from the dark, but as you open your eyes, there is nothing. An abyss of endless nothing. You look down at where your hands could be, and it is so dark that you can see nothing. You have no sense of direction, no up, no down, no left, no right. Forward and backward, there's just a construct that doesn't exist here.
I think Lumina just mentally is just like closes her eyes and begins to just like float in this space of like, well, if there is no direction, then I have no need for that.
You kind of close your eyes and try to find peace in this. And then you feel something grab your ankle. You feel yourself yanked down as you are pulled down, basically in a grave. As you can see above you, your two parents take a shovel and just cover you in dirt, and you are paralyzed, unable to move. You can feel the dirt moving into your lungs, filling your throat. And as you're about to suffocate, you finally open your eyes, and kind of this trance escapes you, and you are back in the dome.
I think everyone else, for a moment, if they're like not like taking a nap or anything, they see Lumina just like exhale very sharply, just kind of like She cocks her head to the side. And then goes back into like a meditative state. But she's visibly a little shaken.
Kira, you kind of notice this, and you feel something kind of pinch your leg. As you kind of look up, you can see what looks to be a rat that's just eating into the side of your leg, kind of like burrowing its teeth into the cloth, trying to get to you. Yeah, you kind of. Yeah, you do.
Vile.
It splatters much more than you anticipated it to.
Disgusting. She'll have the carpet hover above the ground.
Yeah.
A little bit outside of reach.
Josh, you don't like that?
Oh, imagine like a cock, like waking up and there being like a cockroach on your pillow or something.
Well, there most certainly are everywhere right now.
Eventually, the hour comes to an end. You all finish your short rest.
I'm gonna do one potion of superior healing and then roll my hit die. Because I haven't done that yet. It's 8d4?
8d4 plus 8, yeah.
Oops, that's not right. I totally haven't not used Roll20 in a while and messed up the command. 22. So that's going to be 38. Hit die time.
I didn't know your hit die added your Constitution modifier to the dice.
Yeah,
I was thinking I'd have to roll a shit ton of hit die, but
those are some good dice roll.
Yeah, those are really good.
Yeah.
27.
How about you? I got full for 2 of mine.
83 minus 38. What is that? 45? It's about 27. So I need 18 more.
25, 31, 40, so I go to 175.
Wow, I rolled real bad for my hit die. So that's...
I'm nearly back to full. Do we get that 26 temp?
We do have
Yes.
26 now. Gotta refresh those. I think when Lumina comes out of her trance, she just looks at everyone and is like, I really don't like it here. Can we... I think I'd rather just be like fighting something to the death than be experiencing this.
Sense of unease is really, really grating on me. Plus, I just got bit by a rat.
That's...
Make a con save.
oh, bubonic plague time.
Do any of my...
13, Jacob?
13.
13? Teehee.
He's diving through his notes.
Jacob, look up bubonic plague.
Please no.
Okay.
Please. Please no. Okay.
Looking where the rat bit, did it actually pierce clothing?
What's your AC?
18.
18.
Mhm.
Jeez, yeah. It did. It pierced a little bit. There's a slight nick in the flesh, which you wouldn't think would do much, but Kira, you feel very sick inside. Over the course of the next like 5-10 minutes or so, you take 11 poison damage.
Do
Very
I
cool.
see this happen?
Poison. You would note that she does appear to be getting ill. Yeah.
As I like come out of my trance, I'll reach in my bag and just drink this. How did a rat get in? Okay, I guess it was already here. And I give her an elixir of health.
Okay.
Yes.
Cure that up. As Lumina kind of stands up. Alright, I don't know if anybody has any long-running kind of things they can do to prepare, but I'm going to just oil my armor real quick to make sure I don't get, like, caught in something. And I'm just gonna spend a couple of minutes applying an oil of slipperiness. Just to get that good old freedom of movement.
Okay.
They're an uncommon item. Come on. It's not going to take a million. I took a million.
Hey, what
I
condiment can I cover myself in to make myself slippery?
Oil
Mayonnaise.
slipperiness.
Mayo.
Mayo?
Mayo is not going to cut it.
No, it won't. Damn.
I mean, you could try. Osen can definitely try.
I mean, enough mayo.
No one's gonna want to touch a man covered in mayo.
That's the thing.
Jacob, have you tried to grapple somebody coated in mayo?
Yes.
And was it easy?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Was it?
Hey, let me just say, we did a lot on the wrestling team. Some of which don't really condone, but
You're avoiding the question, Jacob.
Reeky.
Was it easy?
Whoa.
What all can the alchemy jug pump out? That's what I'm.
salt water, fresh water, mayonnaise, ale,
Mayo.
I think there's
Vinegar.
vinegar.
Mayo. Mostly mayo.
That's all I've ever used it for, actually.
Why not?
Ugh. I guess you need like a
Uh,
turkey
I
cheese
think
and
acid.
sauce.
Acid, basic poison, beer, honey, mayo, oil, vinegar, water, fresh and salt, and wine.
Hey, if you coat yourself in honey, you could get like the opposite effect.
I don't want the opposite
People
effect.
can grab you really easily because they just get stuck to you.
I guess I would have just I would have made a bunch of like basic poisons to cover my arrows in.
I think you can do 1 dose
It's 2 gallons per
2
minute.
gallons. Each one has a different thing.
Yeah.
I think that's half an ounce.
Yeah, so that's 1. I think in D&D, poison is... Wow, it doesn't actually give any sort of... I'll say it's 4 doses.
Doesn't actually give just a base poison.
Yeah. Or-
Weird.
I mean, base poison doesn't tell you... Or I think base poison is 2d6, DC 13.
Mm-hmm.
Not like it's gonna really do anything against fucking black dragons, but hey.
It's got more minions, you know.
The other people.
Yeah, I can continue doing what I've been doing, which is pop people in the fucking noggin.
Wait, black dragons
Were
are
they
acid.
Yes, but they're beasts, so they could have resistance to poison because, you know, almost everything has resistance to poison.
The most resistant thing in the game, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, a dragon having resistance to poison doesn't seem that far out of the ordinary to me. Even if it is an acid dragon with its boosted self, It would make sense.
No,
Question
basic
is-
poison is a D10, 1d4 poison damage. Or no, 1d4, DC 10.
DC 10, 1d4.
Yeah.
Never mind. Not gonna make basic poison.
Back to mayo. Back
yeah.
to mayo.
Or
Does it actually
oil.
say mayo on the in
Yes.
the item description? Wow,
Mayonnaise. It doesn't say
That
mayo,
is
it says
foul.
mayonnaise.
that is.
Proper.
Someone had too much
I
fun
guess I'll
writing
just
that.
make one quart of oil.
Okay.
Because it's just straight oil.
Okay.
Hey, you
And
light
doing
on
anything?
fire.
If someone's gonna shoot a flaming arrow at you.
No. I'm just gonna make one thing of oil, and I'm gonna separate most of it into glass jars to throw.
Okay.
I'm gonna treat them like basically daggers.
Okay.
For range, so 2060, I think, is the range.
2060, yeah, for
Yeah.
thrown is the basic.
2060, cover them in oil.
Yeah, as you step out of the hut, you realize that a dense fog has been rolling in, and you kind of didn't really realize it when you were in before. But as this point, it is a bit later in the night, about 6 p.m. The sun is pretty much completely. This time of year, there's not much light in the sky. And it doesn't help with the fact that there is this very, like I said, dense fog that seems to have just rolled in out of nowhere, supernaturally, that kind of now obscures your vision. But still, the glow of the fire from the city emanates without any obscurity.
It's almost like we're being pushed in that direction.
Let's try not to make too much noise.
I can be quiet.
And, actually, do I have anything for that? For being quiet?
Whoops.
You know what might be useful? I can cast Commune with Nature as a ritual, and that would give us information about the land within 3 miles of us that might be useful in like kind of mapping out like a quiet path to maneuver through the, unless the city is like way more than 3 miles away.
City's not 3 miles away. It's about half mile, the main gates.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll do that. Ursa kind of like sits down and like a little mini spectral bear kind of pops up as a ritual cast Commune with Nature.
Yeah.
Hey buddy, we're trying to make our way through this city as quiet as possible. You wouldn't happen to have any tips on what kind of route we should take?
To the sea. Far, far away from here.
Well, I appreciate your concern, but
We wish we could go to
Unfortunately-
the sea. We wish we could be free of this place.
if you can tell us where in the city to go, we can rid this place of whatever's plaguing it and make you free again.
The plague is all around us. It's in us. Soon it will be in you.
I see.
It's at the source. The
The source?
darkness. where no one goes.
So I guess follow the darkly unlit road.
Something like that.
Thanks, little buddy. Ursa will scruffle the little spectral bear.
You kind of put your hands like on the plant, and you watch as it kind of crumbles, almost turning to ash instantly.
Oops. Well, for what it's worth, we gotta go where it's darkest. I guess that's kind of obvious in hindsight, isn't it?
I guess so. While this is happening, I'm gonna ritual cast. It's like it's. Would you say it's less than a 10-minute walk there?
Yes.
Okay. I'll ritual cast silence on my holy symbol.
Okay.
And kind of like once it's done, I'll toss it over the side and realize it would be like, wait, I didn't explain my plan. Toss it over. We won't be able to hear each other for a little bit, but nothing will be able to hear us. I guess also we won't be able to hear them, but there's a lot of fog. I think let's just be really stealthy about this.
I agree.
Okay.
Is
Yes,
anybody
ma'am.
gonna cast Pass Without a Trace?
I ain't got past with that trace.
Damn. Anyway,
I'm a clan.
All right. I would like you all, as you go to retrieve your symbol where it's quiet, you do note that as you get closer, the sound of insects becomes much more apparent and loud. And you can see that the crows are cawking at you. And as you pick it up, it all disappears.
Yeah.
Uh,
I guess we'll
I
stealth.
would like everyone to make a stealth check. But I would like you to do so at disadvantage.
Hey,
Oh boy.
would silence give us advantage, canceling it out? This is why I did it.
I know. But basically, all of the animals here are against you and are making noise to alert you. So even the ones that aren't directly around you able to make noise, they would still probably realize that and move to a point in which they could hear their own sounds. They are not as dumb as normal animals. Okay.
yikes! Yikes! As we're walking, Osin's gonna look at the birds and the stuff around it. The stuff that is far enough away. Are they like making? I know I can't hear them, but looking at them, can I tell that they're making noise as we're walking?
The birds, you can tell, yeah.
Okay.
Everything else that's smaller, you can't see its mouth.
Okay. Osin's gonna lean over to Lumina, tap her on the shoulder, and just
I cut the silence. Yeah, I saw the birds cawking too. This is.
You can hear
Wow.
it's decently loud.
Oh. Damn. I think we should keep walking.
Okay. You approach the front gates, which you can see are held slightly open. You can see it looks like there's just like a stone brick that's kind of been placed in between the two doors to keep it propped. And you actually see sitting out front what look to be two humanoid looking figures. The one kind of coughed, and you can see a bit of smoke blow up from a pipe that they have. They kind of lean and hand it over to the other individual, who kind of takes it, the shadowed arm, kind of illuminated by the fires that kind of you can see through the corners of the wall or the door there. One of the individuals kind of looks up at you, and you can see a single deep crimson eye kind of look at you, a piercing kind of unnatural light emanating from it.
Welcome to Borealis, travelers. What offerings do you bring?
Clarify out of game. When we were sent here, we were just sent here to kill everything in our path, right? That is what we were told.
You were told that there were leaders who were key to everything, so that being the three dragons, the three queens, and then the spouses.
Husbands.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see this individual kind of stand up, and they kind of hobble forward a little bit. Their face somewhat illuminated now. You can see it appears to be this raven humanoid figure, who their right leg seems to be shriveled and almost gone from like necrosis. And they're basically holding themselves up with what looks to be a short sword that they kind of are using as a walking stick. And they've got one good eye. The other eye is kind of looks to be infected and all swollen up, and there's yellow pus that's kind of draining out from the side of it. So it just has the one that it's kind of holding at the side of its head, looking at you.
Same as the crow. Like
Yeah, it looks to be like a crow person.
No, as the crow that we killed, or that I
No,
killed.
the crow that we killed just had unusually red eyes. This one is he
It's the
has
same-
a red eye.
It's the
but-
same unusual. No, it's the
Okay.
same unusual red eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You bring
Ocean.
gifts.
Osen's gonna look at the group. He's gonna say, or he's not gonna say anything. He's just going to, he'll wait for the rest of the group to do something.
Lumina is picking up on what's about to happen. I have one thing I can try first. I do bring a gift. I bring the gift of light. And I'm just gonna cast a light spell, like just an inch from his face.
Fuck.
And it kind of hobbles back and kind of braces itself and kind of covers its arm from the light.
Get that thing away.
I just kind of imagine I cast it like in my hand, and I just kind of move it to the side. Have you not seen this in a while?
Get it out of my sight.
You said there were two there, right?
Yeah, the other one, you can see, is sitting there. There's no smoke blowing from the pipe, but they're kind of shrouded in the darkness. As the edges of the light kind of hit them, though, you can see it also appears to be a were-raven. And they are sitting there, just unmoving.
As it says that, I'll snuff the light.
If you bring that gift to the queens, I will butcher you.
I would just kind of give a little.
They are not as kind as me.
Well, when I think about it, I've actually just given you a gift already. The lack of light. So you'll let us pass now, right?
Yeah.
And he kind of hobbles.
Just in the darkness, I give a look back to the rest of them, like, that worked? What?
You can see it kind of hobbles over.
Can you help me with this? Yeah. Damn it.
And he pulls the door, kind of opening it. You can see more flames, and it kind of winces a bit from the bright fire.
Make yourself at home. Welcome to the sparkling city of Borealis.
And you look and see it's a dump. You can see through the streets, the cobblestone paths. There are buildings that look to be desolated, glass shattered, boards up, bodies laying in the street with just tarps thrown over them. There are several piles of bodies. You can see another one of these crows kind of pushing a cart that is, again, filled with corpses. And you can see at the very far end this large flame, which the corpses are being brought to. You can see rats running rampant through the street, ravens or crows kind of sitting up on top of the buildings, looking down and making noise.
Well, I applaud your positivity in the face of all this.
I had to sign paperwork.
He kind of goes over with his one good leg. He kind of kicks the other crow. Damn it. Takes the pipe from it and kind of grabs it by the back of the neck and starts dragging him inside. The guy died within the past 30 seconds.
Cool.
For him.
As he's walking inside, Osin's done being nice to these people. He's watching them drag corpses from the town into a city center to burn.
Osin?
We were sent here to kill everything in here.
Osin, most of these look like non-soldiers, like the non-Were Raven people.
You look around. Most of the people here are Were Ravens. Even some of the corpses are, but most of them are humans. And you look around, there are still people who are human. There are still people who have retained a semblance of their original form. But definitely, as you kind of step in and look around, the Were Ravens look a lot healthier than the people who aren't. Like they seem to have some sort of natural immunity to the disease and decay that just envelops this place. You can see as you're kind of walking through, an individual pushing a cart kind of pushes past, and a homeless man sits there on the side of the road. The Raven kind of kicks him.
You dead yet?
Check in tomorrow. He closes his eyes and rolls back in.
Okay.
He keeps pushing the cart.
Are there any obvious families that have been taken by this blight?
I mean, yeah.
Just
You can see littered in the streets what look to be old children's toys, and a blanket, some clothes that look to be burned up in a pile. And Kira, as you're looking around, you see a doll made of twigs in your image. And you see someone pick it up and throw it into the fire, and you watch as it burns. And you can feel a sharp tingling sensation as almost your skin is on fire for a moment before it kind of fades.
She picks up another doll that she finds on the ground and goes, Can we finish this already? This is getting to be quite a toll on my mental health.
Lumina is gonna do one thing to look around. As just in the blink of an eye, as she seeing Osin like about to go ballistic. What are the ages of the were ravens? Are there any people who have been turned into like a were raven that are like teenagers, kids, that kind of stuff?
Most of them look to be older adults.
Okay.
From what you can see. That's just what it appears.
Yep.
The old man who's kind of sitting there in the corner as you kind of walk in. You might want to dirty yourselves up there.
What do you mean by that?
Walking around like that. It's asking for trouble.
Well, I think we are the trouble, actually.
Well.
She walks over to him and kind of like takes his hands, just like leans down and goes, "You'll be out of this soon. You'll be out."
He begins laughing, and as he laughs, you can see his teeth are all twisted and yellow. And he kind of coughs, and you can see a little bit of blood kind of enter onto his lip. Yeah. Sure. That's funny. You made me laugh. Doesn't happen.
So by tomorrow, you'll be laughing all the way home.
Lumina's gonna get down on one knee. Sir, like get on his level.
Mm-hmm.
What is happening around here?
Hell on earth.
I mean, besides that, what are the crow people doing?
Their jobs, living their lives.
Okay.
They're the ones who have
Given themselves up.
kind of. We're all given a deal. Everyone eventually gets sick. Some people take the easy way out. I figured if there's still a God in this forsaken world, maybe on the off chance there's an afterlife, I keep my hands clean. As clean as they can get around here. He smiles. These are just people. Desperate people.
I figured as much. Ozen.
I don't have long to live anyhow, so I figure it's not worth the hassle or the risk, you know?
Ocean kind of looks at this dude like it's a dying dog. Because that's what this is in his eyes. This dude is a dog that's on its last legs to him.
While Kuro sees it as like a dog on the up and up. He's gonna be fine.
Ocean sees what he's doing. He's keeping his hands clean for the afterlife so that he's not tainted by dark magic for any reason. I know why he's doing it.
Well, if you do all magically bring an end to all this, good on you. But you'll
You
probably
wish to
end up
see
like
it?
the rest.
Red.
We are not the first. We will not be the last unless we fail.
We'll be the last.
Yeah.
Even if we do fail.
That's what the last one said. 2 weeks and I'm pretty sure their corpses are incinerated at this point. But you can try.
I assure you, we will try, and we will
Yeah.
succeed.
Yeah. What did the last ones do? Any rumors about them? Kill any of the black dragons? Any of the spouses?
No, they marched right through that gate like you alls did.
Mhm.
Never saw a peep of them again.
Damn.
Well, you'll be seeing us again.
Maybe if you had more people.
So we'll
You all keep coming in groups. There was 4 of them, now 4 of you. The 4 of them died. The 4 of you are going to die. I don't know why you just don't send, actual people.
In army?
Armies.
Sadly, the armies are fighting wars elsewhere. We might simply be all that's left.
Tell me, in your land, what do they think of us?
Oh, in
Across
my
the
land?
city?
Well, I guess I'll let those answer that question then.
Do you think us monsters? Do you think us evil?
We think the people
Cooperatively
in
working?
charge. We think the people in charge are evil.
And we think you need help.
I grew up in this. It's all I've ever known. I've never seen stars. I've never breathed in air that wasn't of rotting flesh. I've never heard music. But I know these things. I know they were real once. So don't try to pretend, bring hope that I'll ever see those things.
Can I, real quick, use I don't have dancing lights. I wish I did. Use a mixture of thaumaturgy and light to just do like a little show in front of him. This right here is a facsimile. No, sorry. I dim it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Of what you'll see soon.
You can see he kind of looks into the light and hears the sounds. There's like this peaceful smile that crosses over his face. And it's as if everything that he sought to see, dreamed of, seen before him in just quick little flash. And as if in a moment of desperation, to ensure that would never return to a moment without that, the soul leaves the body and the man falls dead.
I didn't mean to kill him. Oh.
He does die off a smile on his face, though.
Osim will lay him down properly and close his eyes. These people willingly made themselves servants.
Most do not have strength of will to see themselves die when they have a chance to live.
Yet they are willing to slaughter their neighbors and burn their bodies.
Do I see any slaughtering? It just looks like it's just curses. Like,
No, it's
It's
just
disease.
them picking up bodies of people who are disease-ridden. I mean, Lumina, you don't see a lot of this, so
Mhm.
I mean, but you've been around for a very long time.
Mhm.
You know that in wars and in times like this, when disease hits a place, it's you have to burn the bodies because then the rats will eat them. The rats will spread the disease.
Oh, grow.
Mhm.
They'll grow. It'll keep getting worse.
You
I
think?
know why they're burning the bodies.
Even the ones here who've not been cursed with a raven variant of lycanthropy, even those who aren't cursed are just cursed folks. We're here to kill the leaders. Cut off the head of the serpent, and the body wiggles and dies. That's all we need to do.
All right.
Lumina takes a second to look at the dead man that she definitely didn't kill.
You didn't kill him.
Yeah, definitely.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
Yeah. You know, when you live a very long time, you forget that eras of time come and go on a scale most don't really get to understand. I'm sure there are hundreds more like him, thousands, who didn't even get the chance to even see fake stars. Okay. Well, I guess we need to find some information of where the sisters are. I mean, I guess we could start with the pyre, but I have a feeling there's somebody in command there.
Well, the gatekeeper made it sound like most people come through here to present the queen's offering, so I'm sure any well-trodden path is going to lead us straight to him if any foot traffic here is meant to bring offerings.
Let's get to walking then.
Okay. You make your way through the streets. And again, the crows won't leave you alone. You can hear them screaming out. At this point in the city, it's all sorts of things. It's the predominant one that you hear, though, echoing throughout all around you is, "Bring out your dead! Bring out your dead!"
Python reference. Monty
told-
Python. Not dead yet.
I'm not dead yet.
I'm not dead yet.
The beast don't go by morning.
Whoops. I totally forgot. I have normal advantage on stealth.
Oh,
So when we rolled with disadvantage, I would have had normal anyway.
okay.
Whoops. Ah.
You guys move through the streets. Who are you looking for? What are you looking for? What are you trying to ascertain or find?
I feel like we should be looking for people in charge.
Yeah, I'm looking for any of the were-ravens that have, like, any kind of semblance of they know what's going on, or, like, some kind of maybe, like, regalia or something.
Yeah, there are a few. It's similar to what that raven in the front was wearing. Guard's attire is walking around, and you can see one of them kind of looks at you and approaches your direction. As it walks up to you all. Hey there! You look shiny new. Where are you all from?
We're not from here.
Yeah, that's evident. That's why I asked. You see, it was a question, and I thought a non-obvious answer was due in return.
I just bend down a little bit, because I'm tall as fuck, and just give a little flick on my ear as I just look at him.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm guessing you're not educated, are you?
What?
He's okay. He's definitely not. Do you know what elves are?
Food?
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I thought Ursa was bad.
Look, you all look like fine people who I'm sure have great offerings for the queens. So,
Yep.
you're on your way?
Yep. Well, we don't know where it is.
Oh. Okay. Well, your offerings? Go to the pyre. That's where General Azafel is. She will take your gifts. But
That's where your second target is.
you might wanna recommend. I would recommend. You're gonna stay around these parts. Maybe acquaint yourself with some upgrades. Huh?
Upgrades in what sense?
Well, if you stay here too long, it's only a matter of time before you kick the bucket, croak, die, disease, famine. But us raven folk, we get some perks, all right? All the fresh rat you could ever want, right? On demand. Right? We get first dibs. We also, the disease don't touch us. Except sometimes, but most of the time the disease don't touch us.
You know, I like to imagine Ursa was originally kind of like staring down through his nose at this man with just like an angry kind of glare, but that has since shifted to like a, that's gross.
I think Lumina is just like so baffled at the thought that somebody could just not know what elves are. It's just like, how?
You just cook them.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go offer offerings.
Good. Do you need me to escort you?
Nope.
Okay.
Or, actually, I look back at the rest of them.
Lumino, if you're passive, easily beating this guy, you can see he's very clearly trying to pickpocket something off of you. And he kind of rubs his hand like up against your arm and tries to go for a bracelet or just something that some sort of bauble that looks like it might be expensive. And as soon as he
He
lets go,
as he's trying to do that, pickpocket it off of him as he's pickpocketing it off of me.
Sure.
So I only have a
Because-
+1 to this.
Okay.
Are you letting the pickpocketing succeed so that you can do this?
I mean, it's whether or not he notices.
Yeah.
No.
So I have a 12.
12.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't beat its passive, but
Mhm.
it takes it from you. You kind of just take it from it, and it looks, and it doesn't even fight. It's just like pulling it back.
So I imagine like it's like a bracelet or something that like slides off my wrist, and I just grab onto it as he's
Yeah.
like trying to take it. I'm just like, what are you?
Ursa will just grab the dude's hand and start squeezing very tight.
Okay. Sorry.
That wasn't a very nice welcome into the city.
Hey, look, I gotta have my offerings too, okay? My servitude, my sacrifice only goes so far, only gets you so much. You all have tons of shiny things. Shiny things that me wants, all right? Look, I'm not ashamed to hide it.
Well, the fact of the matter is that there are shiny things, and you can't have them.
I'm just gonna bend down. Like, how tall is this man?
He's about 5'3".
Okay, so I'm 6'8". Right. So I'm gonna just bend over, or just in front of him. Just flick him in between the eyes. Just
Ow.
dunk.
Hits
Just
him like
no.
top of the beak.
Yeah, just dunk. Just no.
Okay.
Just
Yep.
Just no.
hmm
Just walk away.
Yeah. I'm hearing. Yep. Okay.
Then he walks away.
Where I'm
So I-
from, he would have lost a hand for that.
If not his life.
He didn't get away successfully stealing it, so his hand.
You know, Mother was always so hard on thieves.
She was, but she wasn't that hard. She was only that hard on me and you.
I mean, in all honesty, like generally, the elven sense of possessions isn't really that strong. You just kind of like have shit, you know, like
Principle of the thing.
Your guy's mom cut off your guy's hands?
No, she
Oh,
threatened, and if we messed up something, most of the time it was used as a light threat.
A light threat?
We're a family of magic casters. Losing a hand is like losing your keys to your house. You find it again eventually.
Easy.
I need you to know, Lumina went from giving like a what look to Ursa from the chop off hand question to immediately just even more what? Just huh?
And Kura knows they're just like
all the magic casters.
remembering fondly. This is my third hand.
I've only got two.
Okay.
How do you think she's so messed up? I mean, different.
Ursa like writes that down in his notebook,
Kura has 3 hands.
and that's why she looks different than Ocean.
I mean, legitimately, it would be because using regeneration to bring stuff back with our family
Yeah.
could tend to have,
That's why she's got all the weird shit.
yeah.
After this encounter, you kind of stand there, and as you begin moving your way towards the pyre, you hear someone call out in a whisper,
Hey.
and you kind of look into the shadows of an alley, and you can see a humanoid figure kind of wave you into the darkness.
Get out of the street.
I just walk over to him.
Oh, I'm not in the front, so
Yeah, no. Lumina realizes that there's only one real threat in this town. Most of these people are just sick little crows.
Yes, but walking into an alleyway, yikers.
Oh my god.
Ursa will accompany her in case anything bad happens. They'll just kind of look back and go,
Lumina will see anything bad coming way before it happens.
Oh yeah, I know that.
That's where she's going. Yeah.
As you are kind of pulled into the alley with this individual, they kind of grab you and quickly rush you into the dark. Come on, get all your friends in. And you kind of look and see a bald, smooth, completely smooth-skinned man, little darker in complexion, wearing pretty much rags. Looks very healthy compared to the other people here. Get out of.
I'll wave in, but kind of like hesitantly, and kind of push this man further so that the other two are a little bit away, like they're at range, but still in the alley.
Essen will kind of usher Kira towards that direction.
As you're kind of in this darkened alley, the only light coming from either end where there's the flickering flame light kind of looks to you all. Hi, what are you doing here? Who are you?
First,
We could ask you the same thing.
who are you?
He kind of waves his hand, and you can see what looks to be like fire, like fiery magic kind of coat his body. As you see the individual transform into a red-skinned tiefling with two horns that kind of arc back and around. They wear armor that's fairly tattered and light, and have what appears to be on their side what looks to be like a broken flute, as well as a lyre that seems to have all of its strings kind of fallen off and ripped apart. And then the side of it also looks to be like caved in partially.
You're from the last group, aren't you?
Yes. Are you here to get rid of the threat?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Before you
Question.
say we're not prepared, we've already killed one.
No.
Two.
Great.
Two.
Great. I wasn't going to say
technically
that.
one.
I wasn't going to say you weren't
No,
prepared.
it's outside a dragon.
I was going to ask for your help, and I was going to offer mine in return.
Question for you.
Yes.
How did your group get here?
Mm-hmm.
We're from the north, okay? We live in this area. There's a bunch of us tired of the oppression that they put over this land. We've been trying to send word for years, but I don't think anyone's gotten our messages. So we decided we were going to exploit their weak point ourselves. We did. We tried to. We broke into the city. After many, many checkpoints of getting here. And that was it. We were in. We took our test, and we were pretty much easily defeated. We didn't stand a chance.
Okay.
But my group's alive, and I need to get them out. I was able to get them back to decent rest, but their wounds are infected. I can't... They're not healing. They're not recovering. This place is corrupt and evil, and... Look. I've been here for about 2 weeks now. I kind of know how this place works. The three queens and the other dragon, I think it's Iswarg, they stay held up in the keep, rarely coming out. Every once in a while they'll hold an address, they'll all speak, give mandates out. But in the city, it's General Azafel and Chazadath who are here right now. Although sometimes it's Ditheratox and King Dazagoth. They take turns keeping watch.
How?
I can't get my friends out of the city until they're gone.
How many times did?
King and his dragon are dead.
That's great.
How many
That's the
times
best news I've heard.
did the king and the dragon? Did those two parties switch?
Seems to be once every few days.
When was the last time they switched?
2 days ago.
Well, it looks like we have a matter of maybe at most one day before they 100% know.
So we should move as soon as possible.
Just giving like a look up and down. I have no clue what contract this might be. How strong does this guy look? Like on a scale of 1 to 20.
A scale of 1 to 20. Make an insight check.
Can I
Insight.
detect magic as well?
Detect magic.
On him.
Yeah. You can
30
sense
33.
he looks decently tough.
Okay.
Way stronger than the average individual. Maybe like mid-range, like 5, 6
Okay.
of like on a scale of 1 to 10.
Mhm.
You can see he does have a tucked back, kind of hidden behind what does appear to be a magical rapier. But that's about it for any magical goods that sits on his body.
Okay.
She'll message
Osin,
that to him, to Osin.
Osin will then. Can I make an insight check to see if he's being, like, not telling the full truth? Like, is he actually who he says he is, or is he just portraying somebody?
Make an insight check.
That is a 27.
27. This man seems fairly convincing. You're quite positive he is who he says he is.
Okay.
Can I tell if he's under the influence of anything?
Magically.
Magically,
Magical or...
doesn't appear to be.
Okay.
That's
You
what I was
recognize
worried
the
about.
spell. You recognize the spell he had up before was Disguise Self, but that's dropped, and there's nothing else on him.
Okay.
Where are your friends?
Kuro will like message that to Osin and...
My friends are held up in a warehouse towards the center of town, fairly close to the spire. That's where our fight was. I was able to drag them out. I was able to revivify one of them, and the other 2 were not as bad as I had thought. Been helping nurse them to health, but I'm no healer. I know a few spells, but this place, there's something mentally and physically ill with them.
Shit, man. I was just looking through my catch-up, so I wish I had a message.
You can respond to me, can't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna look to Kira, like, cast message on me.
Yeah, she did. She messaged each of you to let you know like what was going on.
Yeah. In response to that, Lumina will just be like, let's, even if we do help them, I think our main goal is to see what these injuries are like, get a sense of what happened.
I don't need you to help me heal them. I just need you to help me get rid of them or cause them to fly off or something so I can sneak them out. Look, I'm an illusionist, typically.
Bring me to them.
It sees you, those
Excellent.
dragons, they see straight through it.
Mm-hmm.
That is how dragons work. How many friends do you have?
3.
I will get out 3 elixirs of health and 3 superior healing potions. Give 1 of each to your friends. I just don't know if it will break... It certainly won't break any curses affecting them, but it should heal them enough that they can get out on their own 2 feet.
Okay.
We're going to kill the ones here right now. Any
Then
information?
I will get to my friends after.
Any information on how these ones here right now attack and abilities they might have would be rather helpful.
I wish I could say. When we struck our attack, it was when the others 2 were here. But what I've seen is that these 2, the general and Chazadaf, there hasn't been conflict. But the dragon's not as big. I'm assuming it's weaker. Looks more agile. I've seen it fly a bit. Doesn't seem to have as difficult of a time moving around.
Yeah. It's a nuisance.
Okay.
Were there any other enemies that you faced while you were fighting the dragon?
Yeah, the beast. The massive ravens.
Ah, yes.
A bunch of
How
them
many?
keep to the pyre. There's a few that patrol every once in a while. On the outskirts of the city, they go around in large groups.
Do
And then
you
there's
know-
some outside the citadel.
Do you know how many keep around here?
About 3 or 4.
Okay.
Center of town.
If something were to happen, who goes first? The beast or the general?
I'd assume the generals. The crows are fodder. And all the crows around here, they are watching.
Mm-hmm. I was going to say, if you wanted to help, it'd be make our life a lot easier if we didn't also have to deal with those crows.
I can do what I can. I've got some tricks up my sleeve.
Heal your friends first.
I
If they
Look,
can walk, they
if
can
you
help.
if you all die, then my friends aren't getting out anyhow. So I may as well help you kill them. They need to get beyond the city gates, and then we can teleport out of here.
Okay. That's good to know.
I say we take him up on that offer.
Hmm.
I
Are you
like his
fit-
spirit.
Okay. Let's do it then.
I can disguise us all so we can get decently close, or if we want to just walk in, we can do that too. But there's a point which they just see through it.
The dragon,
I don't see the reason to disguise ourselves.
save your energy.
Okay. Thank you, sincerely. I've been trying to find a way out of here for weeks. I'm happy I ran into you. Can I get your names?
No. I'm sorry, but I cannot trust you. As much as I want to, you are in a city of enemies.
Oh, so
Fair
doesn't
enough.
really matter.
Well,
I'm
Fair
Ursa
enough.
for what it matters.
I'm Azardon for what it matters. You two
I'm
shake
good.
hands. Kira.
Okay.
And you can call him Mr. Mesty.
All right, mister, and tall and beautiful.
Uh,
He is a bard.
yeah. Lumina just like
The Riz.
haven't been I haven't been on
Nasty.
the actually, Jacob, is it called Prime Material in this one? No, it's
It's Banner.
Vaneth. I haven't been on Vaneth in a while.
You get attention like this everywhere.
Only here. Not here specifically. Alfheim's, we just kinda are all just around forever.
All tall and beautiful.
Yes.
I see.
You're from Alfheim.
Flick the air.
How old are you?
That's very rude
That's-
to ask a lady her age.
I mean, she's
So-
she's an elf.
I will say, to be fair, Kira, it's kind of like it's unrude to ask an elf this question, because, I could be equally 22, or my actual age. Which I need to think about for a second. Give or take 15,000.
Cool.
Hmm.
You're the first elf from Alfheim I've met.
I'm actually kind of young.
Cool. That's cool. I'm not that old.
Mm.
Terrifying if you think about it.
Right this way then. And you guys begin kind of stealthing off, and as you approach the pyre of fire that bellows high, you begin to see the large monstrosity ravens kind of perched up on the rooftops. And you can see the corner of a head and a face full of scales kind of turn, the light reflecting off of the obsidian scales of the black dragon. You can hear that guttural that guttural roar as it kind of turns and looks around, kind of scanning the perimeter. And we'll pull us over to the battle map as you guys are coming in right in the center here, and that is where we're going to take a 15-minute break.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
All right.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I was
Terrifying.
wondering why my mouse.
I am so
wasn't-
scared.
So, as you all approach this, what looks to have once been an open market square, you can see a pile of corpses about 12 feet high that's just lit ablaze. And you can see there's an individual with a cart who kind of has a bunch and is throwing them on to the edges of the flames. You can see one of the massive crow monstrosities kind of sit on top of a nearby roof, kind of perched up, looking about. Are you guys being stealthy?
I mean,
Yes.
we could try.
I'd like you all to make a stealth check.
Do we still have disadvantage?
Can I give the
I'll set
help
this one
action to my sister?
No, because right now you're devoting yourself to trying to be quiet. I'd let you do it, but you'd have disadvantage.
I'm fine with that.
We're stealthing up.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Oops.
You got a 23.
Please.
I got a 24 with this
Sam.
Nice.
Well,
Yeah, no, I've got a plus 12 to stealth. I'll take a disad.
Yes.
If it helps our plus 3 friends down here.
Chris is strong in other words.
Fortunately,
She's always
3 on
talking.
the die did not save me any favors.
bruh.
Hey, that's still 19 average.
As you walk forward and approach, as noted before, you can see the edge of the head of the black dragon Chazadath kind of peering over the roofs, kind of looking around. You can hear it kind of say out, "Danger is coming. I can smell it."
I can smell you.
The sickness. I see it. And you look and see as one of the large eyes kind of looks directly at you, Ursa, and it kind of blinks from like a distance away, but like with your like eagle-eyed vision, it's almost like as if it's right in front of you. I would like everyone to roll for initiative.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good
Ooh,
initiative.
that's a really fucking good initiative.
Do I dare? Do I dare roll
have
the dice?
used up all my luck.
I dropped it, but that's
So I
a-
wonder if this will work. If I am clicked on my token there and then hit initiative here. Nope, doesn't work. Jake, can you have me an initiative?
Yeah. 1 second though.
Oh, dang.
God damn it.
okay.
Click. There we go. 29. But I don't have a 29. I have a 27.
Adding your turn.
Finally.
I did use up all of my luck.
There we go. 27 for initiative.
We got a lot of high rolling initiative, boys.
It's
Hey. Everyone's rolling like 20.
woo!
So I thought you said that you'd given up, you've run out of your luck or something.
Well, I do have a +8. So as a 12. That's like, you know, that's a 12 with advantage though. Is the thing.
Ah. All right. Well then, at this point,
The music has changed.
listen, top of initiative.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's scary.
Ozen's gonna. Yeah. And I see this crow left over here
Mhm.
from where I am.
Yeah.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Can I see this crow to the
Yeah, you
left
can see
over
it.
here?
You can see
Okay.
it.
Then, attack against Mr. Crow. First attack. I'd really like it if my dice didn't. I'd really like it if my dice didn't eat shit. I'd really like it if my dice didn't eat shit. There we fucking go. Cocked on like 4 different things on my fucking desk. What the fuck? That is a 28 to hit for the first attack.
28. That is
Yes.
gonna hit.
Wow. That is max roll psychic damage.
It's dead. As you fire a single arrow, it goes like straight through the chest and it falls back, kind of onto the cart of bodies that it was previously like emptying out.
I'm scared of roll 20 now. His roll 20 is either A, going to fuck me every time after this, or it's being gracious and I've received Keyshawn's luck.
Don't jinx it.
Or your turn.
I know. Second attack against the Raven up here.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna give it. You have sharpshooter, don't you?
Yep.
Okay, never mind.
Cover. Oh shit, that's right. It doesn't matter. That is going to be a 8 on the die, so 22.
That will hit. All right.
Second attack is a 12 on the die, so that is 24 yet again.
Whew.
And then final attack is a 15 on the die, so a 27 or 29. Damn.
Wow.
It is looking very rough as you send 4 arrows out. One hits this crow, and then the other 3 hits the deep crow, which you can see at this point. That psychic energy tore through its body, and you can see it's just blood kind of pouring out from several orifices. Yeah, it's looking not good.
Cool.
Movement, bonus action.
Bonus action. I'm going to shifting. Yeah. 10 feet of extra movement speed, so I go from 30 to 40. And that's my turn.
Okay. End of your turn. It's going to do a legendary action. Fly. Damn it. Sorry. This is all wonk. There we go. Fly 40 feet. Ursa, you're up.
Quick question.
Mhm.
How tall are the buildings? Like, how tall up are they?
15 feet.
Are you gonna
Yes, you
see
can
like
clear that
Ursa kind of like crouch down? His hair on his arms are kind of gonna get thicker. The hair on his chest is gonna get thicker. His fangs are gonna get bear-like. Eyes are gonna roll back in the head. It's raging time. I would like to, let's see how much. I'd like to run up and jump onto this house. Take me 20 feet to get there. And how much like feet of movement would it take to like run up and then like jump?
Well, you can do a running jump, so you're using movement. So what's your strength score?
26.
You can easily high jump onto the roof.
Okay. How much movement does that take?
I would just say 25 feet.
Okay, 25 feet. All right, and let's see. Cool. And is this dragon like nestled on?
Yeah,
The
it's
river-
flying right over the building.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to run to this dragon. Then I'm gonna jump on it and attempt to grapple it.
Okay. As you run forward,
The people's elbow.
the individual on top, you can see a red-haired woman who seems to have she's drawing like a katana. As you kind of come up, is going to it's more of like a glaive actually. Yeah, is going to make a polearm attack against you as you enter her space. That is a 20 to hit.
20 does not hit.
Okay. So she kind of swings at you as you jump up. Make an athletics check.
All right. Does rage give me anything for strength checks?
Advantage.
Sweet. Funny enough, I rolled poorly for that, but if I roll below my strength score, I can just take my strength score. So that would be a 26.
26. You're able to jump on top of the dragon here. It's kind of a precarious situation as you're just kind of on the corner of the wing. She's a very large rider. Looks to be like same size and kind of build as Dazagoth was.
Okay. Did that you like? Did I use up my action like jumping onto it or?
That. What's your movement?
Technically it'd be 60 feet because when I enter a rage, I can bonus action move 20 feet, and then I have 40 feet left.
Yeah. So yes, you'd still have your action.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll just I'll reckless attack this dragon. Completely ignoring the lady. I'll get on top of the dragon. I'll be like, "Are you gonna run away like the last one?" And then just start wailing into him.
Okay.
Does a 23 hit the dragon?
23. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. And the second attack is a 28 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, I'm just gonna click on this and then roll it there. So that is a total of ignore the 16s. It's just a total of 67.
All right. It does not like that. But you wail into it twice, kind of right where the wing meets the rest of the body, and it is not happy. That your turn?
That'll be my turn.
Okay. The general kind of looks at you. You scum. And is going to cast.
No, we don't do spells here.
She's just gonna cast haste. And then she's gonna make a haste action attack. Say 24.
24 actually misses.
24 misses. And then is going to bonus action flurry of blows.
Wait, I'm sorry. I used my bonus action to move, so I don't have my shield up, so I don't have the animated shield up, so yeah, that hits. 24 hits.
Okay. She's also gonna bonus action flurry of blows.
Okay.
24.
Yep.
And way higher.
No, I guess she also should have advantage on all those because I reckless attacked anyways. I guess hit fish me.
Nope. So that'll be 21 damage,
Okay.
15 slashing, and 6 acid. And then the unarmed strikes, which you can see is more of like a claw. It's going to be 8 and then 12 slashing damage.
Ooh.
And then I would like you to make 2 con saves.
Okay. The first one is a 29. The second one's a 31.
Okay. Okay. And yeah, that will be her turn. Cool. Kira, you're up.
I have a question.
Yes.
So for overchannel, that lets me deal max damage for spells under level 5. Does that count for each bolt of Scorching Ray?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna Scorching Ray this one, the lady, and this guy.
Also, just so you know, the way that works is if you were to upcast a spell, it a spell counts as the level you upcast it to. So
Right.
you can if you cast it at a 5th level, you can still overcharge it. But if you were to cast it at a 6th level, you could no longer overcharge it.
Right. Got it.
Just
All right. So Scorching Ray.
Yes.
How many are hitting each?
1 for each.
1 for each.
Mm-hmm.
Are you hitting
Where's
this
the
one
third
too?
one going?
And the this guy over here.
I don't think you can see
Oh,
him.
wait. If I
Yeah,
move,
he's out of range.
see? How far is-
Well, not out of range, but like you're down below, so like you
Yeah,
can't
your
really see him up on
magic
the
card
building.
would have to
Okay.
This building's
go up.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
we do have stuff.
Okay.
So you just fly up a bit and you can see everything.
Yeah. Okay.
You
Everything
would
on
know
roofs.
that Osen just put 3 arrows to the one to the left over here.
I have a plan for that.
Okay.
Okay, so make your attacks.
Bink. Bink. Bonk.
So that'll hit the dragon and the crow. So then roll damage, or I guess are you just overcharging?
Yeah. I will overchannel that. And then for the
So that's 12.
ray, yeah, the 12 total.
Don't forget your intelligence mod, because you're watching a wizard.
Yeah. I think that's
Yeah,
only
Jacob.
1 damage die though, right?
Spells like this, it would apply to all.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Okay.
One
Then, yeah,
spell.
so that's +5 too. +5 damage. So 17 to each of them.
Yeah, like this in Magic Missile, it counts as like.
Okay, and then this
thing.
one over here.
Yeah.
Yep.
What are you doing?
No, that's the Scorching Ray with the empowered evocation.
Gotcha. Okay.
Mhm.
So
That's
that'll
fine.
be 17?
Yep.
It's looking really low.
Mhm.
As it's consumed in fire, you can see it is freaking out. It is not happy.
And I'm just gonna move a little bit closer to.
Okay. End of your turn, legendary action. The dragon is going to make a tail attack against you, Ursa. It's going to whip up its tail and try to smack you. Oof. That ain't too good. 23?
Just misses.
Just misses? Okay. All right. Then, yeah, Lumina, you're up.
First things first, as my action. Why can I not click on my tab? Oh, I'm on the wrong tool. Jacob, if you could reveal a 30-foot radius circle to everybody.
Yep.
And I'll use my action to activate Twilight Sanctuary. as I just summon a sun above my head. And I'll use my bonus action to whisk away a little bit of that sun so I can start flying. To activate Steps of the Night. And then I'm gonna fly up a little bit, so I'm at like the level of the houses, and then I just barely. What was that?
It was my cats.
Oh.
Absolute
Like someone
menaces.
dead ass falling down the
Menaces to
stairs.
society.
Yeah, and I'll fly to right here, and I'm up. I'm trying to get like a little bit of cover from the house.
Okay.
So not quite all the way up.
All right.
That's me.
As this is happening, is going to take a layer action to create a 20-foot radius of you can see a bunch of what looks to just be flies kind of come pouring out from the local buildings. Yeah.
Ew.
Oh my god.
And 1 second, I need to grab it. Okay. And just this area is filled with swarming insects. On its turn, it's going to fly out here. Ursa, you're kind of on it, which is annoying.
What's the plan?
Right? What the hell? Sorry. I had a thing glitching out. Yeah, I guess it's just gonna make some attacks, or yeah, I guess it'll fly through. Damn it, who's being annoying? It's gonna fly up and towards you, Kira. And it is just gonna make some attacks into you. And it's also gonna use Frightful Presence, so I would like everyone to make a wisdom save.
So, do we get save buffs from being in your?
If you're in my aura, you get +2 to saves and +2 to AC.
Oh wait.
You don't get really anything. I can anything in particular for frightened. I can end frightened if you fail.
Okay.
I have advantage, so it's gonna be
Okay, so it'd be the 16
an 18 with the
or 18. Yeah.
24.
So
That's really good.
a 34 on the bite, a 34 on the claw, and a 28 on the second claw. And Kira, you are frightened.
I am frightened, you're right.
Yeah.
How much damage is that? Oh my god.
Do you want me to just give it to you all at once?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Jacob,
did
is our
Ast-
mage about to get one shot?
Huh?
Is our mage about to get one shot?
I don't know.
I don't
that'll
know.
be
He says.
total of 60 damage.
Okay, that's not that bad.
Okay.
That's
Okay, yeah, that could be worse.
That's
Question.
fine.
What path did it
remember
take?
you still have 26
Yeah.
hit dice to work with
It
first.
flew up and
Okay.
here,
Okay.
and then it is going to continue flying.
Why do I feel lightheaded?
Um,
You're feeling the actual damage.
Like,
You're right.
whoa.
Blood loss.
70, 75, 80 up here. And Kira, you don't even have a time to the moment to react to try to swing at this thing as it is flying past. It just skirts right through and out of the way. And as a bonus action, it is going to use Bringer of Plagues as you watch as it kind of spits out like this ball of acid that kind of hits and spreads out in the surrounding area. That'll be... Okay. I think... Let me make sure I'm reading this correctly. Yeah, okay, that's really big. Yep, and that's the right size. 30-foot radius area of just decay and poison. And that will be its turn. Azradon is up. Start of his turn, he will take, or he has to make a con save. I will fail that and take 3, 5, 9 piercing from the insects in the area. Right. And then on top of that, he's going to have to make... Is this in the instant? Start turn. Okay, crit success. So he doesn't get affected by the plagued area. For his actual turn, though, he is going to cast... he's going to cast Immolation. No. It's going to go for Hold Monster. So it's a Wiz save. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it's going to use a Legendary Resistance. I rolled a 3. And
Always putting
then
in work.
he's going to 5, 10, 20, 25. Just move right here to the corner of the alley. The Deep Crow are up. They're not super happy. Oh, they're allowed.
I wonder why.
Good call.
It's going to come here to get flanking with you.
If he's trying to flank me, he doesn't need to because I
Oh, yeah.
reckless attack, so he can just be anywhere and get advantage against me.
He doesn't know that
This
though.
one will action dash over here to at least get flanking. So this Deep Crow is going to make 3 attacks. 22 against
Against me?
Ursa. Yeah,
Oh yeah, no, 22 doesn't hit.
a 24
Hit.
and a crit.
Yep, last 2 hit.
13 slashing on the first one.
Okay. Burn through my tent.
19 slashing on the second.
Okay.
And then this one is also going to go. It'll have flanking on you. Lumina.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be a 25 for the first one.
Shoot. 1 sec. Remember if I did my AC right?
Oh, trying to figure out if you calced it in
Or
already.
if I put the +2 in. 1 sec.
Mhm.
Yes, 4. There's a 50-50 chance of that hitting.
Okay.
But keep rolling. 25.
Okay. 17. Okay. Only that first one's going to have a chance of hitting.
18. That's a 25. I think. Yeah, that does hit.
Does hit? Okay. So that is going to be 16 piercing damage, and you are grappled and restrained.
That's fine.
And it is going to... I wish I remembered where this thing was. Whatever. I can't remember how much movement it has left. That's going to be its turn.
Cool. When it ends its turn, within 5 feet of me, I'm going to move 10 feet.
It is in the air, so it's not... So it's
Well,
up
I'm
at the
not
same
all
level.
the way up. I only went up like halfway. So like my head was poking up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah, because I was lower than Kira.
yeah, so it would be just off the ground. So
Cool.
what do you do?
I'm going to move 10 feet in any direction without provoking attacks of opportunity.
Sounds good.
You said these walls were 15 feet high, right?
Yes. So it'd be half movement to crawl up so you can
Okay.
get up 5 feet.
Well, I'm just going to move back
Okay.
away from it.
Cool. Where crows we are up. We do have a bit of flight. Okay, this guy's gonna dash. Not that far. Well, that's annoying. I hate roll 20. Look, it's like there. This one. Get like there. Okay, so which ones can actually attack this turn? 2 of them can. 60 feet. That is in the disadvantage range for the crossbow, but it's still going to fire. So Kira, that's going to be a 11 to hit. And then the other one's going to fire at you, Lumina. And this is just a... Okay, that's a 22.
Misses.
Okay. It kind of fires and deflects off. The rest of these then are going to dash. Maybe I'd already made it dash.
Not that one.
Not that one? Okay.
Mm-mm. The one that's by the burning corpses in the back is the one you made dash,
Gotcha. Okay.
if I remember correctly.
That. End of that turn, end of the Deep Crows, the dragon would have made a legendary action, would have made a tail attack against Ursa. Yeah. Okay. 32 to hit?
Definitely.
Okay. 7. 19 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then I need you to make a strength save.
We're pretty good at these. All right. That is a 29 on the strength save.
Yeah, you are unfazed. Okay, Osin, you're up.
Osin is going to hop on his broom and fly up 60 feet.
Cool.
Or the max for the broom, which I'm pretty sure is 60 feet. $50.
Josh, I want you to say that out loud.
Yeah, I'll wait for my turn.
Okay.
Cool. So I'm gonna take my. I'm up high enough. All 4 of these crows. Pink, 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 pink.
The where ones?
Yep.
Okay. Starting right to left or left to right?
Right to left. Going
Sounds
down.
good. Make your attacks.
First one is a 28 hit.
Hit.
40 damage.
Dead.
Second attack is a 17 on the die plus 14, so 31 to hit.
Hits.
Third attack is a 7 on the die, so at 21.
Hits.
And then fourth attack. That is a 14, so that is a 28 to hit.
That hits. Is that taking the -10 into consideration?
Yes.
You have a plus
Or the
14 to hit,
-5.
or
I have a
-5?
19.
That's right.
I have a 19 to hit.
Jeez, holy crap! Yeah, you have to roll 1 to miss them. So you just eviscerate like the town guards as they come running in to try to help. They're all dead.
Cool.
Big brother!
My mind's telling me no.
Wait for it. Wait till after my turn.
Okay.
Trust me.
That's the end of my turn.
End of your turn. The dragon's gonna again make another legendary tail attack against Ursa. 29.
Yeah, that's
Okay. And that'll be. I didn't roll that. 16 bludgeoning damage. I need you to make another strength save.
sure. That's only going to be a 20.
20. As you are hit with this, you are pushed back 10 feet. Kind of the direction of it would be this way. You're right on the corner of the roof there. But that's... I can't do anything else. It's your turn.
Ursa
I
will
jump
kind
back
of,
on it.
Yeah. Ursa will look around, look at his comrades. Well, thankfully there was only were-crows, and not who, what, when, why, and how crows. But you, big guy, you've got to deal with me. And I'm going to just run up and jump back on that guy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
He knows his particles.
You dive back onto it again. Go ham.
And when I dive on, I'll use my bonus action to utter the magic word, and my the shield pops off my back and starts whizzing around my head.
Sounds
It's
good.
reckless attack time. Okay, that's a 28 for the first attack,
That'll hit.
and that is going to be a 23 for the second attack.
That barely hits.
Awesome. All right, so I'll roll that again.
Oh, since
So
start of
it's
your turn,
19.
could you make a con save?
Yes, I can. 25.
I think it has no effect.
Are you sure that's 51 total?
The other two are if I'm attacking a humanoid, since I have.
Okay. I was doing the math on that. I was like, hold on a minute.
Something about losing a little.
Yeah, no, it's just the first damage. So the 19 plus the 32.
There's a good 18 damage missing there, friend.
Yeah, if the dragon were a human, totally would be going off.
But it's got a human on its back.
Actually, I think it needs to be like a medium-sized human too. So I don't even know if that would work
Bruh.
on that lady. But it's fine. It's fine.
That your turn?
Yeah.
Is this
She is going to go. She's.
Nope. It just says an extra 2d12 slashing damage to humans. Is what you wrote, though.
Maybe then.
Is this a big lady?
Big lady.
She's a big lady.
God damn it, Jacob, stop making your ladies hot.
What?
You are annoying. She is going to pull out from her bag. She's going to use her haste action for this. Throw a beat of force at you, Ursa. Can you make a dex save for me?
I can. Why do I think my deck saves?
Man, I should have looked
Oh,
over my.
I can see this coming, right?
Yes.
Cool, then I have advantage on that. Hopefully that does me well. That will be a 22 for the deck save.
Yeah. You feel she throws this beat at you. It tries to like contain you.
Whoa.
Did you just try to Pokeball our fucking barbar?
Yeah.
It wiggled a little bit. Broke free.
Oh, I just read over my spells. I already know. my
Yeah.
next
So
two
you
turns.
are pushed. It is a 10-foot radius. So you are pushed 10 feet. Because you did succeed. Or I guess I'll roll randomly to see which direction you're pushed.
Which is me 10 feet up.
Yeah, so you go 10 feet, 5, 10 this way. So you are blown as it goes off, and they're also, I guess they technically have to make the save. Yeah, they both succeed as well, so they both get pushed. I guess it would be the same direction.
Yes.
So basically, he's still
Yeah.
holding on.
I
That's what
imagine
I
I get
know.
like blown into the air for a split second, and then they just
Yeah.
come forward. I'm like, all right.
I'm still here.
She's going to
Here's Johnny.
make 4
Slashing
attacks
through the
against
wing.
you.
They all have advantage.
Yeah.
Aw, I'm
23.
not a popcorn.
Misses.
Wow, oh my gosh, 20?
Misses.
Okay. 28,
Hits.
27.
Hits. Last two hits.
Okay. Only the unarmed strikes hit. 8.
We're just letting them hit because they're
8 and then 13.
they're like fly bites. Okay.
She's going to kind of look to the dragon, go crazy, and then is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20. She does not provoke attacks either.
Okay.
And she is going to jump down on this guy.
Oh,
Kira,
man.
you're up.
Poor dude.
Okay. I am going to. Okay, so wait. How big is this lady?
She's size large.
Okay. I am going to cast Arcane Hand and bring it down on her with the clenched fist.
Okay.
And I do want to I want it to smash her down onto the ground if possible.
Okay.
Let me make it. Think.
Okay, and start of your turn, I would like you to make a con save.
Yes.
2 of them, actually.
Okay. Bink. Oh,
Okay. That's actually
Yes,
the good
has-
one to fail.
Hey,
oh.
hey, it's a 10 on the other one at least.
Okay, so that's going to be 15 slashing.
Okay.
And then the second one is going to be 15 poison damage. You are poisoned, and you cannot regain hit points.
Ooh,
Hey,
that's
that
bad.
means nothing about temp HP.
This is true.
I threw my temp HP.
You'll get it
Well,
back.
you're about to get 21 more
Yeah.
Mhm.
once you finish your turn.
uh,
Because it's finish your turn in, right?
Yep. If you finish
Yeah.
your
Starting
turn,
your turn.
in the area. Yeah.
let me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Hold on. I'm gonna roll a physical dice for this one. For this attack. That is a 7 plus 14
PT1.
21 to what?
to hit with my clenched fist, arcane hand
21?
on the woman.
Just misses.
Damn. Hmm. Since I cast it on this turn, can I use my bonus action to make it into a different hand?
Did it use your action to cast?
Yes.
Then yes.
Then yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to change it into an interposing hand between me and her, or her and the tiefling.
Okay, so you're gonna move it.
Mm-hmm.
Does it still take up the space?
It does not take up. Wait.
Like I don't know. I've actually never used this spell before. I'm not gonna lie.
I remember that I had it, and I was like, oh. So.
I mean, it can exist in the same space because it's a size larger than like the tiefling.
Yeah.
But I don't remember what the interposing hand does.
You have to summon it.
Oh,
in
it
the-
provides him with half cover.
Okay.
And she cannot move through the hand space
Yep.
if their strength score is less than his, which is 26.
26. Okay.
They can move through the hand space, but it is difficult terrain
Sounds good.
if it is higher than their
Mhm.
strength score. And how far does the swarm of insects like go up?
That is an excellent question. Just 20 feet up.
20 feet up. Okay, I'm gonna go up 20 feet. How far is that? I can just barely knock it out of the decay.
I mean, you can go up another 30 feet. It's only a 30-foot radius.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Then I'll just
You
go
just
up
keep
all
going. Just keep going.
everything.
I mean, there's a reason Osen is 50 feet up.
Oh, okay. I thought that it was like a.
Not a pillar. No.
No, it's a
30-foot
dome.
radius.
It's like a ball.
Okay,
Yep.
got it. Okay, and that is.
No.
my turn.
I will let you know if you do that, you are out of range of
10
the temp HP.
Because I'm only like 10 feet in the air.
So you could go
probably.
40. Actually, you could go 40 feet up.
Yeah.
Would that be out of? Okay.
No,
It'd it wouldn't be out of range of the poison, right?
Yeah, it's already.
No, it
affected.
would. If you're,
Oh, wait,
she's
yeah, it's a
already,
30-foot
she's
radius.
already.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're.
So
Oh,
actually, how
so
high are
tall.
you up right now?
I
You
think
are
it was
already
And she
only
is
10, so you could
and-
go up 25
Yeah.
and get out of both.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
just be out of range.
Okay. Anything
And
else?
still be in range of.
Oh,
the temp
actually,
HP.
can I drink that health potion?
That would be a bonus action.
Damn it. Okay, yeah, never mind then. That
All
is
right.
21 time.
Lumina.
So, I gotta make some con saves.
Mhm.
Though one of these doesn't matter.
Yeah, one of them's just damage. the
So
first
nat 20 on the first one.
Okay, that's the
Um,
damage.
And I cannot be diseased or poisoned. Because I'm an elf.
But you still can take poison damage though?
No, we wrote it like the monk version. Is what it was.
Did we?
Yes.
Okay, I might have to modify that.
The poison might make it specifically the poison condition.
Yeah, I was thinking it was like the Warforged one. Was the way we
Okay.
had it.
Okay. I'll still roll it. And we'll do 18. Or no, sorry. 22.
22. Yeah, you succeed.
Yeah.
And actually, on your turn, or you still have the rest of your turn. Sorry.
That was stuck. 5 feet of movement to escape the grapple restrained. I'll take the attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
And I am going to use my action to dash up to Ocean. I'll be just underneath him.
Or 21 to hit.
What was the first one?
15.
Both miss.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Holy Weapon. Your weapon, Osin, some bright light, and now does an additional 2d10 radiant damage per hit. There's a reason why I said hold your action, Sitch.
I'm about to murder this dragon.
Boss.
This dragon's about to get obliterated.
Then, as my action, you're awake and conscious right now, Kira, right? So I'm gonna force feed you a drink. I hope you accept it.
I guess so.
I've been burning through these fuckers.
Will you do a little choo-choo train noise?
Choo-choo. You go choo-choo train.
So I have 5 of these left. I'll give you an elixir of health as my action.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Wow. You really are burning through these fuckers.
What is that? Oh, is that just...
Here it
It
is.
just it cures the poison condition and the not being able to gain HP.
Okay. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay.
Actually, I need to re-roll that d6 because I wouldn't get the 21. Because we re-roll at the start of my turn. So 1d6 plus 20. So I'll get 15 temp HP. 25. Add it to my max. That's my turn.
Okay. It is going to use a legendary action to use Grasping Muck. You watch and see a bunch of the dirt from between the bricks, and some of the bricks themselves kind of reach out from the ground and are going to try to wrap themselves around you, Lumina. I'd like you to make a strength saving throw.
Yeah, I ain't good at those. So I only have a +5 to this. Okay. That's a 17.
17 succeeds.
Oh.
Okay. Now, on its turn, Chazadath is going to fly up about 40 feet, and then is going to use a breath weapon to hit all 3 of you in a 10-foot line of acid. I would like you all to make dexterity saving throws.
Okay. Hey Jacob, can a 23 make this save?
Yes.
Okay, I can make it on a nat 20. Okay, that's not a nat 20. 22.
Okay.
I was muted.
I
29.
saw that.
Wait, what did you get, Brian?
29.
Okay. I heard 20 and I was about to say, did we all get 22? But no.
I got 20.
Hey. We both actually fail.
Well, it's 24 with you.
Absorb elements, please, sister.
Yeah.
That is going to be 63 acid damage.
Absorb elements,
Yeah.
please.
What did you get, Osen?
I got a 29.
29. Okay, so you all three succeed. Or no. Sorry. Lumina, you got a what?
22.
That does succeed.
Yeah.
So
I
everybody
rolled-
succeeds?
rolled a 19.
22 is the DC. Yeah.
Yay! So is that damage already halved? Or
No.
No, so it was
63?
63, so it'd be 31.
31. Are you? I would suggest still absorbing elements.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Anything I can do for that.
I
agree
with that.
Bonus
So I need to make a DC 15 con save real quick. I have advantage on this.
So is that a
How did I only barely succeed? That's a
That is
16.
16 damage for me? With
Yes.
absorb bonus?
Go
15.
30,
50.
15.
Yeah.
And then it'd be a DC 10 con save for the hand. 0.
Uh,
6. So 70. 7.
hey.
That just succeeds because you get the +2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I forgot I also had a +2. Oh wait, I made it on the first one. Whew.
And it's going
Oh,
to
you have a 24.
fly back and is going to start flying upside down. Ursa, I'd like you to make a
Do a barrel roll.
I'd like you to make a dex save because I don't think you ever officially like grappled it. Yeah.
Hey, you at least got advantage on it. You know?
That is going to be a 25.
25.
Yeah.
You, as you kind of turn and you're basically flung down towards the ground, you are able to kind of roll and stay on the roof here before anything actually like bad happens to you. But
Okay.
the dragon is now 40 feet up in the air comparatively to you and over in this direction.
Okay.
That's going to be its turn. Azradon is going to
Put me in, coach. I'm ready. Let me release an additional 24 d10 radiant damage.
There's a reason why I said save that action surge.
I found out that reason.
I was trying to break your concentration.
And then I barely succeeded.
Mm-hmm.
So barely.
I'm
Also, I totally forgot to mark off the spell slot. So
gonna go for hold monster. So with save, she will succeed with a 20. Just a normal. Yeah. Okay. And then he's going to flee 5, 10. Or, he's kind of stuck. Yeah, 5, 10, 15. Straight here, that will provoke an attack of opportunity. That is a crit fail. But as he enters his space, it's a con save on. What's it called? That is only going to be. Oh, actually, 21.
This bro's about to get swarmed.
That's good. And he's going to bonus action. Osin's going to give you a superior, or not superiority, bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Shoot
He's about
something.
to get swarmed
Deep
by ravens.
crows are going to go.
By crows. Oh no. Because we're all like
What up?
many feet in the air.
Yeah, this one's towards the ground. These.
They were a little up. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are all kind of together, so they're gonna. These two are gonna move in.
They are fast.
That's
as
good.
fuck.
Yeah.
That's good.
So they're just gonna fly up. Let me double check their reach. Nice. Okay, so they get flanking. One is gonna go for. I mean, you're bloodied, Kira, so they're gonna go for you because you're the weak one. 22 to hit.
I'm gonna shield.
You use your
What
reaction to
is-
absorb
Oh
elements.
fuck! I forgot.
What is your base AC?
Oh, it's 18.
So
So
it's
it's
So
only-
you'd be at a 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 22 still hits.
Mhm.
2 claws. An 18, which misses. Wow, and 11, which definitely misses. And then the other one also. That'll hit. That's a 19 on the die. A 27. A 22. So 2 mandibles and then 2 claw attacks. Okay. I'll just give you the damage at once.
Hey,
What's that?
you might did a little
It did a little bit of a fart.
zipping.
45 damage. And you are grappled by the two as they're kind of basically pulling you apart. One has grabbed your left shoulder, the other has grabbed your right shoulder, and they're just flying back.
Okay.
And I'm going to need you to make several concentration checks. They're all DC 10, but it's going to be 4 DC 10 con saves.
Makes it.
That's 1, it's 2, it's 3,
Oh, 4.
4. There you go. You're good.
Do you have Warcaster?
Mm-mm.
Just checking.
And then the other one is going to go for the man on the ground.
I feel sorry for this man.
Okay, that's going to hit. That's going to miss. That's going to miss.
And since it ends its turn within 5 feet of me,
6.
I'm gonna end up right there.
And with his mandibles, it is going to get picked up and it is going to fly off with him. It's going to. Oh, no, it'll fly straight up. It moved. Actually, it didn't move. It'll fly up 80 feet and then drop him. And then he'll take.
Come on, please tell me. He's a bard. He has to have feather fall.
You only fall 60 feet a turn.
No, you fall
It's
500 feet a turn.
500. Yeah.
Feather fall
Technically,
falls 60 feet a turn.
Yeah, feather fall lets you do 60. Or if you're a monk.
Take some fall damage. All right, Osin,
Cool.
you are up.
Didn't know if you catch this, Jacob. Ended its turn within 5 feet of me, 10 feet of movement.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. Two attacks against this crow.
Mhm.
First attack. That is a 17 on the die.
Hits.
So a 31. Plus 6 to that from the radiant.
Okay.
Second attack is a 19 on the die.
That hits.
It's 11 radiant.
47. It's really low.
Third attack is another 19 on the die.
Yep. Wow. Yeah, you fire 3 arrows into this thing, and you watch as it bursts with holy and psychic energy, as it just burst into like this combustion of light, and everything in the area winces. It is dead, and it is plummeting to the ground.
Fourth attack against this crow.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 22.
22, that hits. It has 4 HP. It's dead. Yeah, you finished that one off. That was already fairly injured. As you fire off, it kind of falls, slams into the side of the building, and then onto the ground.
It's time. Action surge.
Okay.
So who do we want to deal with first?
We still got one more crow, you know? They're a little annoying.
Okay. Okay, I'll get rid of the last crow and then we can figure that out.
Yeah.
That's a
Okay.
crit.
It is currently
Okay.
grappling your sister.
Yeah.
Fair. Mm. Okay. We're going to do this. And then slash roll 3d 6 plus 1d8 plus 4d10. Yeah. So 83 damage.
Looking really rough. As
Cool.
you fire this bolt that pierces like straight through its heart, and you can see it kind of lets out this sound as it kind of descends a few feet, and naturally its talons kind of open up for a moment, releasing Kira before it kind of firms
Wait.
its grip and bites back in.
Can I?
Okay.
Oh, he's still holding it.
So 9 on the die plus 14 is
23.
23
That hits.
to hit for a second attack.
Uh-huh.
Ba-bang!
Goodbye, crow.
Yeah, and it is dead. With this being the last one that's grappling Kira, I'm gonna have you make a deck save
Mhm.
to see if you're like getting out of its mouth before it's plummeting.
16?
16. I'll say, kind of with the help of Lumina and her light right next to you, as you're kind of trying to squeeze out, she kind of reaches out a hand and drags you from the beak, the mandibles, back onto your
Imagine
carpet.
like she falls, like grab her hand and literally just throw her, and she lands on the carpet. Like it's like a circus performance.
Thank you, Lumina.
2 more attacks.
Yes.
Get him.
Okay. First attack, I'm going to spend
Spend what?
a superiority die.
Okay.
Or maneuvering attack. This attack is going to go against him. So in getting the maneuvering, you can spend your reaction to move. If you
My
choose.
action do what?
Half your movement.
Move half your.
Okay, 20. Yeah, I guess. Sure, I'll try to. Oh, that would be.
It is 20 or 40 feet up in the air, Brian, just so you know.
Oh,
And I'd spend my.
if you can't, if it's 40 feet up in the air, then I don't think you're going to be able to get to it.
Yeah, I had an idea, which is to like jump up and then catapult off my animated shield and sacrifice the shield to like jump up to him. So I don't know if I'd be able to like use this movement as setup for that. Like
Or you
maybe
can,
I
like,
could use
jump
this.
to like grab onto the other building, probably. That's like 20 feet away.
Actually, I'll use that movement to back up so I can get a running head start. Actually.
Okay.
Okay.
Then yeah.
Yeah.
So that's third attack. That is a 24 to hit.
Who are you hitting?
The dragon.
That'll hit.
Damn. Damn.
Ooh.
That's the first attack. It's too big for that. I don't like that. All right, I'm just gonna take another regular shot at my good friend the dragon.
Okay.
That's a
Crit.
crit.
All right, roll damage.
So it's
You should just be able to flip up from before.
Yeah.
minus 2d8 plus 66 plus d10 plus 21. 80.
80 damage. It is not looking hot at all.
It's not?
No, as you fire this arrow, you can see it goes one, as it's kind of flying and turning around, one kind of straight deep into its back, into its stomach, and the other one deep into its shoulder, into its chest.
Hey, by the way, I'm a level 20 fire. Action search.
Can you action surge more than once a turn?
So, technically, no. In Wayfaring Strangers, we did do that.
Yeah.
We also did that last time as well.
Yeah.
On the boat fight. I action surged 2 times in a row.
Well, I didn't. Yeah, okay. I'm going to rule it the way it's supposed to be written because I didn't realize it until I was just looking at Fighter.
Okay.
Because I had it up because I was looking at that maneuvering attack. So yeah, I'll play it that way this from now on. I didn't realize I had been playing it wrong, and that was not something I was intentionally doing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you still got your
Everyone's
bonus
on the same
action.
turn. Okay. Bonus action. I didn't take a lot of damage. I didn't do a lot of that. There's nothing I can do with my bonus action, it seems.
Nothing?
Yeah. That is Osin's turn.
Okay. End of your turn, Dragon is going to legendary action, 2 actions to fly half movement.
So it's gonna fly full movement.
No, half movement, so 40 feet. Ursa, you're up.
Okay, so I'm gonna end up using my action to dash. So I got
Okay.
100 feet of movement to work with. I guess what I'll do is I'll run, leap onto the other roof. Let's see, he's like 40 feet in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess so. I'll run, leap onto the other roof, and when I get to the edge of the last roof, what I want to try to do is jump up as far as I can and have, since my animated shield's just kind of floating, have it beneath my feet and then kick, like sacrifice the shield to try to, you know,
What's your jump
double
range?
jump.
You can only get 30 feet.
Yeah.
You can only get 31 feet.
Yeah.
Can I
If it's
try
40
to, like,
feet up, you can get it. You don't need to
well, is
animate
it 40
shield jump.
feet? Wait, is
It's
it
40 feet. It's
off
40
the
feet off the
or
ground.
off the
It's
roof?
well, it's 40 feet off the roof, so it's
Yeah.
55 feet off the ground.
Okay, so then could I use my
No,
animated
it'd
shield
be
to,
40
like,
feet from him.
Yeah. So you're going to be on the roof anyhow. So it is going to be 40 feet from you. Your high jump is 30 feet. So I'm going to say make a athletics check.
Ooh, I like those.
I'm going to say, what do you get?
A 34
Okay.
or 33.
33. As you jump, you kind of do this jumping across the gap here. You run up, and as you jump up again, and then kind of throw the shield under you and kick off of it, it gives you just enough momentum that you do get up to it. You are like in the air, though. I'm going to say you've used your action to dash. Have you used your bonus action at all?
How much movement did it take me to get up there?
it would be like 80 feet.
Okay, then no, just an action dash.
Okay. You technically have to like grapple its tail or something in order to like do much of anything, because it's not a clean like you're on top of this thing, because this thing is fairly
Yeah.
big. It's just that's like to the bottom of it where you could hit it. So say you have a chance here to grab onto its tail. I'm gonna have you make a grapple check, although I'm going to give you disadvantage considering that you do
Okay.
not technically have an action to do this.
Okay, so that'd just be a straight roll for me then, right? Because while raging, I have advantage on
Yes.
strength checks. Okay.
Yes.
Great, baby. Don't fail me. Okay, well, I'll use my strength score in place of that. That's a 26.
Yeah, I had to roll well, and I didn't. So you do grapple onto the edge of its tail.
I'll as I'm holding on to its tail, I'll just like look at this dragon with the most like, feral kind of look possible, and like an ear to ear grin. You thought you could escape from me, and that'll be my turn.
Okay.
I'll suggest we should move over there.
Oh yeah.
General will move up here 5, 10, 25. Who's the biggest pain in the butt? You guys are how high up? 30 feet?
40, I think.
40?
We're just outside of the poison.
Okay. She's going to throw a bead of force at you two.
Okay.
I'd like you both to make dex saves.
Got +3 to this. Yeah, I ain't good. Yes, that's an 11.
11. Kira,
Sorry.
dex save.
Oh Lord. 12.
Oof. So that is going to be 15 force damage. And you guys are both trapped in the sphere. However, you technically have items that are flying inside of it, so it kind of falls on the ground, like falls, and hits like on the back of your shoulders, as you are both stuck within it. But you don't go plummeting or anything.
Do you want me to make a con or a concentration?
Yeah, 15, so
Yeah.
10.
DC 10. She's going to move here and go ham on this fellow.
Damn it. It drops.
Okay.
No. Doesn't do anything.
Hits. We'll hit. We'll hit. We'll hit. And because this isn't one of you guys, I'm just going to roll the die.
Wait, how did she get through my hand?
She jumped
went
up onto the roof.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. So he'll take 67 damage. As she just slices through him twice, and then with her claws starts tearing into him.
Wait a second.
And he
It
is
moves.
unconscious.
It moves to stay between me and whoever I cast it against. So would that have...
I think that's the space, though. Like, it's basically saying that, like, whoever's in that space, it moves around them. Otherwise, that pretty much means, like...
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Because it says me. Like, It moves between the target and like you and the target.
I think
I don't
that's
know.
when you do it. Like, so it actively, when
Well,
you
no,
use
it
your
says
bonus action to...
when I moved it into the interposing hand, it says
Or does
the
it
hand
stay
moves.
like that?
Yeah, it says the hand interposes itself between you and a creature you choose until you give the hand a different command. It moves to stay between you and the target, providing you with half cover.
Okay, so it would move with him. He'd have half cover because basically he was the target,
Yeah.
but it would drop by the time she's making these attacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that she was okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's now unconscious.
Understandable.
After that flurry of blows, Kira.
I'll drink that health
Start of
potion.
your turn. Yep.
Fully.
I forgot to roll this earlier. Dragon takes an additional 8 damage.
Yeah, from maneuvering
Superiority die, D12.
And then I am going to.
I look over at you. Can you do anything about this sphere?
Can I do anything about this? Is she holding concentration for the sphere?
Nope.
It's an item.
Yeah.
Oh, it's one of the orbs. Okay.
It's a beat of force. Yeah.
Yes.
Because I can do something. I might be able to do something anyway. Actually, Jacob, is my effect actively passing through it?
Let me see. No attack or other effect can pass through its wall, so no.
Okay. Yeah, can you do something about this? I can, technically, but I'd rather...
Dimension door.
I do not have it. I'm in
You use the teleport spell.
maybe. Shit. Yeah,
Because I can't get out of here.
I also cannot get out. And I can't cast anything through it.
Nope.
I have nothing.
Do you have teleport?
No.
Okay.
I will say something that would be kind of funny. I don't know if I should give you that though.
Well, I can't do that though, right?
Yeah. Jacob just wrote a message back.
I didn't message her, no. But I think she knows what I'm talking about.
I can't do that though.
Why can't you?
Because I can't cast things through the wall of force, can I?
It can't go through it. The spell can't go through it.
So basically, like, you can't cast lightning bolt through it.
Yeah, but you can cast spells that affect you guys inside of it.
Yeah. It's a weird target thing.
I don't think.
I was saying it'll work.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure what you're looking at will work if you upcast it.
All right.
Target
Okay,
both of you.
Yeah, I will. I'm gonna banish us both at 5th.
Fifth level. Oh, yeah. No, that'll work. I'll choose to fail.
Looks to Lumina and goes, I need you to trust me really quick.
Well, I kind of have to. I have nothing.
Okay, you banish yourself. You are banished. You are incapacitated. You lose concentration of banishment. You unbanish yourself, but in that time that you banish, the beat of force goes plummeting to the ground.
God,
And you are
that's
now
good.
back in the space. I will say,
Actually, if I'm incapacitated, holy weapon will drop.
Can
holy
I?
weapon drops.
Could I?
Hmm.
that?
That's
I don't know.
That is, I think, the only way you could get out of it.
Yeah, could I?
I mean, I do have a way I could get us out of it. I got two
Oh, do
ways
you?
I could get. Yes, but I'd rather this happen because I have something better I could do on my turn if I'm actually out of it.
Yeah.
Holy weapon
Banishment
part 2!
shenanigans return.
That is, yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll say, I don't know what to do with.
Beat a weapon, just drop
I'll
something.
say the carpet.
I mean,
I
I
don't
am
think
flying, so I could like.
Yeah,
grab
I
her.
don't think the carpet would go with you because if it was an attuned item, I would say
It'd go,
yes.
but it's
But since it's not, it's an object that would just stay in that space. So the magic carpet is stuck in the ball. So once you leave it, it kind of goes limp and plummets.
I mean, we could say like try and use my reaction to like grapple her. If we want to rule it as a thing I have to do. Like
I'd say if like this is something you were like, hey, I'm gonna do this.
Mm-hmm.
You just grab onto each other
And just
are both banished and then both instantly come back. Yeah. So Lumina, you are now up.
So as my action, I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic, targeting the big lady, targeting haste.
Okay, and that just happens.
Yep. So
And
she
that
uses
is-
her next action, or
Yep.
her next turn.
That's good. That's really good.
Yep.
Mhm.
That's a good use of a 3rd level spell. And then as an action, also don't forget you get 25 temp HP, Kara. I'm gonna drink a potion.
All right.
Whoops, not give myself an extra potion. Take one away.
Okay.
Or no, 8d8 or d4.
End of your turn is going to just legendary action, make another cloud of those insects, just around you two in the air. Or I guess also Osin in that range as well.
Okay.
Okay, now it has this guy on his tail.
And
End of Lumina's turn is going to make a tail attack. I guess this is more so it trying to like whip you off. So make a dex save.
Oh boy. And I can't perhaps persuade you to make it a strength save as I'm trying to muscle.
Sure, all
my,
want to be strength. You're right.
That's so much better. That's a 31.
31. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
just a strong boy.
Yep. You keep hold for its actual turn. Okay. It's going to turn back around. Actually, stays. Why is that? Why is this the way it is? How did you teleport and turn invisible? Okay, it went across the battle map. Dude, roll 20 is something else. Okay. From here, 40 feet up. And
Shoot your breath at your own tail. You won't.
Please.
well, it's immune to its own damage type.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
That's exactly what it's doing.
Huh?
Yeah, so it's not going to hit Osin, but it's going to hit the rest of you guys. So I'd like you all to make a dex saving throw.
God fucking damn it.
So I need to roll a 19 or 20.
Okay.
I don't think a nat 1's going to do it. Yeah, I'm glad I just restocked to full HP.
21.
Oh, you're
21.
outside of the radius.
No, I was saying
it's-
for
it's-
Oh,
You're
Kira.
not in range.
for Kira.
Oh, Kira was a 21?
oh, Kira.
Yes.
I thought you.
No, I did not roll because I do
Oh.
not need to roll.
I didn't even look at the chat. I'm not gonna lie.
It is going to be... Seth, what do you get?
Nat 1.
At 1, okay. So you and Kira are both going to take 66 points of acid damage.
Excuse me?
Oh.
I know, I've
Uh,
succeeded.
And then 21 is 21. The DC's 22. So you had just gotten the DC last time. So you had gotten a 22 last time, which succeeded.
Well,
This
I'm
time
down.
you were one less.
So how much damage is it?
66. So she's down.
Don't
Yeah,
you still
she's
have your reaction? How much health do you have?
Yeah, you would have your reaction again. You could, because you at least have 25 temp HP.
It's true.
Absorb elements keeps you up.
It's only the
So
dragon.
elements, you only take 33.
Yeah.
So you would be down at 25, 5, 8.
Yeah.
30.
So you'd only take 8 damage off your main HP. So you'd still be at 27.
Hey, you can totally absorb that. And I don't think anybody's going to be punching you anytime soon.
Oh yeah.
And as Chazadas kind of flying, I wish you would just get off of me.
I ain't going anywhere, best buddy.
Yeah, she's gonna kind of lower herself and then fly straight into this building. Kind of dragging you along with her. I'd like you to make another strength save.
We take those. That's a 29.
29. Yeah, you fucking hold on as you slam your face against the side of this building, and just trying to like keep yourself held on, like bear hugging his tail. Okay, that's one success. Deep crows are dead. Osin, you're up.
Cool.
Is the giant lady paralyzed?
She just
No,
can't
the
do
giant
anything.
lady can't
Yep.
do anything for a whole turn.
Okay.
Because
I
of
know she
haste.
was like,
Yeah, she got haste stunned.
Mhm.
oh, it's just a stun. Okay.
Does stun give me advantage?
Okay.
She doesn't actually like incapacitate or anything.
Yeah.
It's when you deactivate haste, you can't do anything until the end of your next turn. You cannot move.
Does it
take
say anything-
actions. Yeah.
Does it say anything about people having advantage against you during this time?
Nope.
Okay. Just making sure. All right.
Legendary actions, anything like that.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take 4 attacks against her. One of them is gonna be a maneuvering attack for Ursa to move 20 feet.
I'll take that to just climb. I guess climb up as far as I can, like further up this dragon to a.
'Cause-
Yeah, I'd say with your movement next turn, you could get on top of it with that maneuvering.
Cool. So yeah.
Awesome.
So a 20 to hit.
Yeah.
And then you move 20 feet. Or yeah. Slash roll 1d12. 2 more damage. Let's go.
Woo!
Anyway.
Next attack.
Second attack. Wow, I love these dice. That's a crit.
Yeah, roll damage.
My next session is gonna be dog.
Hey, maybe you'll carry the luck. You know what I'm saying?
2d8 plus 3d
66
66 plus 21. 57 damage.
Okay. She's looking very, very rough.
Third attack. That is a 8 on the die, so that is 12, 22.
22
Mm-hmm.
just misses.
Okay.
You what?
That's a 10 on the die, so 24.
Yeah, that'll hit. Just hits actually.
Cool. How rough is she looking?
How do you want to do this?
Oh fuck!
Nice.
Oh fuck!
While she's unable to move, Osin's just gonna place.
I couldn't hear
God
you.
damn it! My
Sorry,
mic
okay.
hates me. As I take these 3 shots, 2 of these shots are gonna go directly into the shoulders, and then the third shot's gonna go into her forehead.
You fire twice, and the third shot she does kind of in this moment, takes 2 and snaps out of it, pulls out her glaive and kind of slices the one arrow out of the way. But as her momentum carries her forward and she looks up, the final bolt hits straight into the center of her forehead. Her eyes just kind of roll back and she falls to the ground, dead.
Cool. I'm in range. I know I'm in range.
I mean, you're in range. You'll always be within range.
I'll end my turn there.
Okay. Ursa, you're up.
Yeah, I'll use the movement granted to me by Osin and my own movement to kind of like get up in that like saddled position.
Mhm.
And I will unsheathe my great axe again. Lean into the dragon as much as I can lean into it, despite its head being way up there. We're gonna have a grand old time, and I'm just gonna start whacking recklessly.
Okay. Make your attacks.
Okay, the first one is gonna be a 30 to hit,
That'll hit.
and the second one's a natural 20.
Okay, yeah. Roll this brutal critical.
So
This is about to hurt
me
a
put
lot.
that, and then let's see. So the first one is just going to be 24 damage,
Okay.
and then let's see the brutal critical episode. The crit's going to be another 24 plus 8, an additional 60, 12. So I'll do 2 brutal criticals. So let's see, that is 27, 47, 51, 75 total.
How do you want to do this?
I like to imagine that Ursa, you know, he climbs up the tail, he gets into the saddle, and he uses his first chop to like peel off like the scales, giving that nape really nice and fleshed open, and then standing up, he'll just drive his great axe through its throat, and just take it plummeting to the ground, laughing like a maniac the entire time.
Yeah, and as it crashes into the building and the building kind of falls to pieces, the dust kind of settles, and you all on the other side for a moment don't quite see what's happening until the rumble fades, and you just see the silhouette of Ursa walking up from the smoke, a bloody great axe slung over his shoulder, and like the acid that was left in like the bowels of this dragon just kind of spewing out onto the street, eating away at everything.
Oh! Oh! That was so cool, Ursa!
Woo!
It's all in a day's work.
Holy fuck! Osin went through an entire fight with only taking 5 damage.
I'm flying.
Meanwhile.
to that, tiefling boy.
Mhm.
Did I see if he got poisoned or not? Like if he got affected by that acid breath?
He didn't seem to.
Okay, then I'll use a fuck it. I'll just use a third level healing word. Or
Okay.
Cure wounds.
Okay. He kind of wakes up and kind of goes for his sword quickly before looking up at you all. And then at like the carnage around him.
They're all dead.
Oh. Nice. I feel like a bit of a fool for trying to help you.
Oh no, you did great. You distracted them for a little bit.
Fodder. Great. Glad I'm still got something I'm good for.
Still alive? Look at that.
I don't know.
Wilson's gonna go claim all of his arrows because these didn't roll off into the sea and they're unbreakable.
Drink too.
He kind of looks to you all. Thank you so much.
Actually, real quick, I'm gonna switch back to
Yeah.
transition.
If you're breaking two, it'd actually be plus 16.
Oh, give me a moment.
Yeah. Now you're good.
Right, there we go.
And transition.
Cool.
Dun-dun.
Yeah. As you all kind of stand around amongst the wreckage, the tiefling Azradon here before you just kind of looks to you all as you kind of reconvene. I have so much thanks for you all. Sincerely. I wish I could help in any sort of way in the rest of what you're doing, but
The best way you can help is getting your people out of here.
thank you. I appreciate it. I wish you the best on wherever you're going. And
We're going to finish this.
I know you're going to finish this, but I'm just wishing you the best.
Thank you.
Whew.
Probably won't help for too long, but I at least want to give you a parting gift. He's going to cast non-detection on each of you, and he is going to give each of you a bardic inspiration.
Ooh,
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
what's that do?
He is a valor bard, so you can add it to anything.
And non-detection is written in the name.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm like a ninja.
You still actually have to be quiet.
Only whisper.
I don't think it matters right now.
Really hope that if you all survive this week, we'll maybe have a chance to catch up, talk.
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't know what to really say.
Are there others besides your little merry band?
Not that I know of. Others around here who are stupid enough to try to take on the queens are probably in hiding, unless they're you. Whereas I wouldn't say you're stupid enough, but you can put your money where your mouth is.
Well, I was gonna say if there was anyone to let know that 4 down, I would, but
We'll make sure the word gets out.
yeah.
Get it back to... Where did we come from again, DM? Like, where was the boat from?
Castle Excelsior from the kingdom of Oshea, the empire, the Voshaean Empire.
Give the people of the Ocean Empire a beacon of hope. That is all I'll ask of you.
I think everyone needs a beacon of hope, even the people here in Boreal. I'm not familiar with Voshaea, but I'll try to see if I can find anyone to spread word. But Well, at
Thank
least
you.
let the people around here know that anyone who was scared before, there's a chance now to make things different.
Let him know
Thank
an
you.
era is coming to an end.
I will. Godspeed. He takes off into the darkness of night.
I look around for a second and then just like absolutely go, oh, that was, oh, we were trying that. That bubble could have been really bad.
I need to work on my things. I'll go into my spell book tonight and move things around.
Did you guys run into Hal Crows? What did I miss?
How?
No.
Crow? Why?
No wind
You
bear
know,
or
like-
howl crows.
No,
Just the
only
rares.
werecrows.
As you... Sorry.
That's a terrible joke. No, we can skip
Yeah.
it.
Okay, good. No bad jokes
Why are
allowed.
so many
You get kicked out of the campaign.
Yeah.
Aw, shit.
He's out of here. Oh fuck.
Bye, guys.
We all
As
have to
you-
leave.
all kind of turn your attention, and the fire behind the pyre begins to die out. You can see through the smoke the large silhouette of a massive keep looms in the distance. And you can see there are a few torches that are lit, but overall you just feel this dark, creeping aura that fills over you, and the air around you can feel filled with dread in the moments following the death of all these creatures, and you swear you can hear the scream of wrath and anger and loss echo out into the night, faintly in the distance from the castle afar. And that's where we're going to call the end of tonight's session.
Woo!
Yay!
I'm just waiting for when we fight the next thing. We're gonna end up like failing like the frighten check.